What's happening, lads? Before we kick off this week's public episode, it's time to tell you about our Patreon page, patreon.com/haveawordpod. It is the biggest Patreon in the UK, and for good reason, because you get so much stuff, starting from just £3 a month, going all the way up to a tenner. And if you go to the £10 tier, you get 2 free posters sent to you when you sign up. The £3-pounders, though, from the baseline Patreon membership, you get all the extra content, which includes early access to the video version of these public episodes, and you get an extra bonus episode every single week. And on top of that, we give you a Patreon special every month. And as soon as you sign up, you get access to the entire back catalogue of all the episodes and all those specials, which includes...
We've got the lock-ins. We've been to Nashville. We've been to Amsterdam. We've done ghost hunts. We've done a car track special. Oh, it's been amazing. We've got 40 of these things. The back catalogue is unreal. You sign up from £3 a month and you get hours and hours, hundreds of hours of content.
We've got a really big Patreon special coming up at the end of the year. We're going to India to raise money for Zoe's Place Baby Hospice, who do some absolutely incredible work for really sick children and their families, making it as comfortable as they can possibly be when they're going through the most unimaginable pain. Zoe's Place, an unbelievable charity I've supported since I was at school, so was Carl, and now the podcast is helping to raise money by going to India and cycling 450 kilometres. Now, we're all doing separate fundraising for this, but what we've done is we've put Finn's donation link in the bio of this episode. Go and donate to Finn's page for us if you would like to get involved. And on top of that, all of our links are in our social media bios, but go and give Finn some of your money if you're looking to donate to someone today, and look forward to the end of the year and the start of next year when all the content from the biggest thing we've ever done will be going out. And before that, we've got some banging specials coming up. You do not want to not be a patron over the next few months.
Sign up. Enjoy the episode.
Patreon.com/haveawordpod. £3, access to more stuff than you can shake a stick at.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game. From the heart of Liverpool, with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below-the-waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
Do you know, I only realised recently that menopause is like a contraction of menstrual pause.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the pausing of the menstruation.
Well, I learned about something called the perimenopause, which is like a
Spicy.
Getting Nando's.
Yeah, nice perimenopause. That's what we've been calling it. And it's like a little build up, and you get like little teaser of what's coming.
This is really sexist, but menstruation is a contraction because men get frustrated with it. Genuinely. Isn't that really awful?
Being hysterical is women going crazy because of the
because of how funny men are.
Their womb area. That's why it's a hysterectomy.
That last one can't be right.
Menstruation is because it frustrated men because women were acting, hormonal when they were.
Oh, you're menstruating, are you? You're menstruating us as well.
Wow.
It's disgusting.
We love women, by the way.
Well, welcome to the podcast, everyone. Guess what we were chatting about before we started recording?
Women police officers.
Politics. Nice to see everyone. How are we? You all right?
You've cold plunged.
I've absolutely cold plunged.
Have you
Twatting it.
Have you ejaculated?
Twatting it. What about when?
Have you since?
This morning?
Yeah.
No, last night.
I like that shirt.
I'm going on summer holiday, Bobs. I bought this in Zara. It was out. I whipped it on. As I put it on, I went, this is not going to go unnoticed. So well done. Thank you for affirming my knowledge of
Adam's judging fashion face is great. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed it. He proper.
Here's the thing with it is like I'm glad you're branching out. Right, I'll say that first of all.
Right.
Have you bought this for your summer holly bobs?
Yeah, so loose shirt. It's actually this is like probably last day of the holiday loose because it's a bit bigger,
like
and
a
I'm
big
expecting
tree.
What?
You're like a big tree.
What do you mean?
You're branching out, aren't you?
Nice.
Me
Wasn't
question
expecting a
is,
joke. I was expecting to be cunted off.
Are you a sweaty man?
I have been known to warm up a little bit
Because there isn't a single colour of clothing worse for sweaty men than a sort of this shade of grey.
Yeah.
I swear from my face. I want Botox on my
This
foot.
is a winter colour.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be worn in Tenerife in the heat.
You are gonna
Not in the day. I'm going to go evening. Is that okay with you?
look. I'm not. I'm
cool
all.
breeze off the
I'm all
Atlantic.
for. I think it's a nice shirt. You know.
doesn't.
Yeah,
No, I do.
We were wearing. Some people were wearing shirts at the night time last year when we went, and that was around the same time on it, Tenerife.
If I start sweating,
Totally, but it's
I'll
the
take
colour.
I'll take pictures of the patches.
Just no
and send it
dancing.
to you. No, it's me and Loz in it. We're just going. We're going for lying down.
Do you know what a
Some
short,
good
Moonlight,
food.
Moonlight bar.
Some sex.
do you know what a short sleeve shirt's
know what I mean?
called? Dan?
You can have sex.
We've been hyping it up. I'm like, when we get to Tenerife, she's like, yeah. Put the over under at Holiday Bonks at 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How many days? How many
5
days?
nights.
2 is pathetic.
I know, but I'm going for 2. If you
It
hit
should
3,
be like 7.
I'll stick it on my Instagram stories.
Taking your pills.
It should be bare minimum 7, that shouldn't it?
The first thing I do in
going
a hotel
bare.
is have sex, whether it's with myself or with my beautiful fiance.
Right, or with the bellboy.
No,
No,
I'm always there so I can be with myself.
right. Sex with yourself, is that what we're saying?
Masturbation.
Oh, right, yeah.
I think like the formula
That's
for
actually short.
holiday bonks
We're masters. No, sorry.
should be X plus brackets X over X plus 1 or 2.
That's how I always see
I said
it,
that in the
even
pub
though I
last
have
night.
no idea what the fuck
Do you know what I
you're
mean?
on
I said
about.
that in the pub last
So
night.
like 5 days away, X
Is
is
X.
5.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you got 5. X over X would be 1. So add 1 or 2 to that. So you should be having between 7 and 8 fucks.
Well, I tell you what, your mathematics has got me horny. So that's how I'm going to explain it to Laura. Laura, we've got to have more sex. That's a fucking equation.
You need to.
I think I'm right on that, by
you
the
need
way.
to front load the holiday as well. It needs to be 3 on the first day.
I've just realised in that formula you don't need X over X. That's always 1. So it's X plus 2 or 3.
Oh, God, I'm so glad. I was about to bring that up.
2 weeks away, you should be having
Stupid.
16 to 17 fucks.
Front load
I
it though,
don't
because
know.
you're going to get sunburned, tired,
Always in the pussy, he's right.
Which sex workers
Don't
you've
bum
been
on holiday.
taking on holiday? Like, what? There's me spends. There's me sex worker money. What? 17 bonks in 5 nights?
You should be fucking once
No, 2
and
weeks.
every single evening. And sometimes you just go, you never been sat round a pool with your significant other and all, and you just turn to them and go, put that down and get upstairs. I'm going to bum your head in.
Yeah.
Little midday fuck. You leave your towel there.
yeah,
You go
yeah.
upstairs, you fuck, you come back, you still get your towel.
No, you go upstairs, you eat some Lays,
Right?
and then you get laid.
Paprika lays.
Yeah, you sit there with your fucking foreign chips, crisps, and then you have a bit of fucking ba 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 ba.
Dan, do you not think
Stop scamming.
when you're on the beach getting your feet massaged by Asian women again, that's
Chinese.
just going to get you properly in the mood?
Well, yeah, maybe, yeah. Maybe.
Make Laura the
you'll know
Chinese woman.
you'll know something's frustrating me if I'm on my 5th foot massage of the day. Yeah. I don't know. I'm all in for it. I love your maths. I love the prospect.
Minimum
I'm
once a day.
all right, cool.
Front load it.
Do you know
Loads
how
on the first day.
I can't. This is a public episode, so this isn't going to go down well. But I'll WhatsApp you with every bonk. All right?
no, just do an
no,
emoji.
no. On my Instagram stories, what will be the visual code? The visual code.
Your cock.
Put your cock on your Instagram and we'll know what you mean.
No glasses.
No, right.
If your glasses aren't on.
If there's a can of Sprite in an Instagram story, count it as a bonk.
What's a 7-Up? A wank.
Hang on, what happens if you have to get a can of
seven
Sprite?
What?
Hang on, he's going to get a can of Sprite from the shop. Again? Why? No, make it an emoji.
Right.
Make it like something that's not obvious, like an aubergine. Make it like, I don't know, a car.
Right. If there's, I tell you what.
So it's just you in a picture.
I'm telling you right now.
Tunnel emoji.
If there's, what the fuck if we get laid in the middle afternoon? Like, look, I'm going to go fucking tunnel. What was that, by the way? What was that?
Just take a selfie,
so
but
excited about
somewhere in
holiday.
the selfie, there is a car.
You
and
love a
we'll
little
know.
selfie video, actually. So every time you finish having sex, just take a selfie video and just go, I've just fucked my wife. And we'll know what you mean.
Well, you know it. Yeah.
Make sure she's in it as well.
I've
Look
just
at
had
her. There she
intercourse with Laura Nightingale, and I love Sprite. And I'm about to get a taxi.
Like, oh, we've
talked
get
today.
it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just make a
Do you
car.
know what I mean? Why don't I just take a picture of Laura's biff and put it on my Instagram stories? Will that?
I think you'll get community violation that you'll get taken
Yeah, you get a shadow banned.
Oh, right, all right.
Just look right
So,
down.
yeah.
So, card emoji's a bit like, Laura will be like, why do you keep putting these card emojis on your story? Just take a selfie video and just go, brum, brum.
Yeah, cool.
But
Really?
it's got to be within a minute of you finishing.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
The soggy
She's like,
brum,
why are you doing that? Like,
the soggy brum brum.
why have we done that? twice.
Yeah,
this
but then
week.
I'm gonna have to. We'll finish me like, oh, it was so good. I love you, babe. 17 times this week. It's amazing.
And-
Only
and-
Tuesday,
and
and then I'll be like, I'm just gonna quickly do it. Oh, I'm just here having a great holiday. Remember to buy tickets for Dan Nightingale and Fiends because they're going fast. Brum brum.
But then, right, for the whole week or 5 days,
Yeah.
she's like, why do you keep saying brum brum? And you're like, none of your business, right?
They
then
love
on,
that.
on
They
the
love
last
that.
day, when you fucking, just as you're about to finish, you look her right in the eye and say, I'm about to brum. And then she'll get it.
Yeah.
Brum brum.
Brum brum.
Times will come.
Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna brum.
Right. It's gonna be a car in the Instagram stories.
It's going to be brum brum.
Make
There's
it.
a car in the Instagram stories. Everyone knows. Little Danny's had a
I
fucking great
expect to
time.
see 2 on at least one of the days.
Right. Okay. Cool. Well, I'll get to work.
You need to get a fucking.
What?
You need to do all this gear now, don't you? Get the suntan lotion around them.
Pottery.
Oh yeah.
You can't just be getting up and putting a hat on and leaving the house.
So you put some cream on my back. That's the side of my tits. I know it is. Brum brum. Like yeah.
Yeah, you need to be doing all
She
this
loves that
gear.
voice as well. That makes it. Yeah, lovely. Like a fucking gravelly scouser. Yeah, girl. Get that fucking Fiat Punto in the picture. Whoa. You know what I'm
You need to
talking
put some
about.
work in, is what I'm saying. Holiday doesn't mean sex. You still need to put the graft in.
Apparently it does to you.
Yeah, but
3
we
days
put-
away.
we
is
put the
42
graft in.
shags.
Yeah. What graft? The graft in.
What graft? What graft are you doing?
Put your fucking Sprite down, girl. There's a bed upstairs. And I'm-
3 days away
whoa.
would be, I think, would be 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Depends where you are.
God,
as
I
well.
hope we're still doing this podcast when you're 10 years married
But
and
that's
got
like
2 kids.
I've been with my girlfriend 13 years. We were longer than your partner. What does marriage do? Oh, we've signed that. Now your fucking pussy's sewn up.
You're really fucking up my brum brums, you know.
I'm with my partner longer than you've been with yours.
Welcome to all the TommyInnit fans who are watching from the start.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Do you like Minecraft?
Honestly thought this was a Patreon. Oh, shit.
Going to be a rough 45 minutes for you, lads.
Should probably put a disclaimer at the start of this week's episode. This is intended for people aged at least 16 and up.
I like brum brums.
So good luck with your,
Thank
With
you.
your Grand
Watch
Prix.
my Instagram stories. Be like
Got to get one in Syon Park.
yeah.
Risky one.
A shag in Syon Park.
Is that the arse?
Yeah.
Take her right up the water slide.
Where are you having sex in Syon Park? There's no areas.
In a queue.
Oh.
Fast
I got
track.
chewed off in the changing room of a foreign spa.
Chewed off.
Went in for some fags. What? Oh, you mean like a relaxation spa?
Yeah. It wasn't
yeah.
the petrol station.
You didn't go in for a bag of prawn cocktail
And you mean
walkers and
cigarettes?
20 L&Bs. That's what I meant. Whatever your awful mind went to.
Yeah,
Well, that was nice.
it was fun.
What did you do? What did you build
Come.
up? Yeah. Oh, nice.
That's a successful
Chewed
one.
off. How do you initiate that as a scouser? Yeah, girl. Chew us off.
No, gizzard chew.
Gizzard chew.
Told you this before.
No.
That's why we say.
It's never worked.
That's why we say. What did we say for chewy again?
Chud.
No, believe. What's our word?
That's a finger in the arse.
What?
Because if I said to him, gizzard chewy, he'd be like, "Whoa."
No, I wouldn't. I'd give you the chewy.
Oh, that's so nice.
What if you misheard me?
Oh, you're such a good friend.
Yeah.
You'd ask. Suck you off.
No.
Oh.
A chew and a chewy are not the same thing.
That's what I mean.
Of course, yeah.
Chongy. That's a chewy.
No, it's not.
Well, if chew is too close to chewy.
Give us a chongy.
Yeah, it just means chewy.
That's a pot.
Right.
There's a little chongy there, lad.
I don't think
It's
you're.
your pot.
I don't think you are actually Scousers. I think it's just there's all Scousers and then you two in your own different. Look at her arsehole.
That is just us.
Yeah, that is you. Oh. Anyway, excited. How are you? All right.
When do you go again?
We dropped the kids off at the pool. No, we dropped the kids.
Give it a shake.
Yeah, for shit.
Over the shite on Sunday.
Yeah. We dropped the kids off at her mother's. God bless that fucking woman.
Do they know?
What?
Do the kids know you're going away?
Yeah, we're not abducting them and they're just like fucking.
No, but I
No,
mean,
do they know you're going on holiday without them?
Oh, no, they're getting it. We're getting it hyped up. And you're going away with Grandma and Grandad. Woo! Where to? Great Yarmouth. Woo! Where will you be? Let's not talk about that.
Oh, so you've not told them you're going to be in.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite hard to tell your kids, hey, I'm going on a water slide holiday and you're going to your nan's.
Yeah, they get a bit of
The week after you got a
separation
bounce
anxiety.
castle in your garden.
Yeah.
That is getting booked again, though. I got the dad guilt about it. If you've not watched Dan Day yet, sign up at patreon.com/haveawordpod for one of our most popular specials that really we put in the schedule because we were floundering because we'd had a bit of a schedule mix up and we just needed that day to be a special. Harry came up with Dan Day. Is that right? Or is it Finn? Finn came up with Dan Day.
I think it was Will.
So popular. And if you've not seen it, just for these lot cold plunging. Oh my God, it was so much fun.
Funny.
But the bouncy castle that turned up, I got such dad guilt that there's a bouncy castle in the garden and my kids were just at school and nursery. So I am getting it. It's 80 quid a day, which seems like a fucking dealio.
Yeah, because they destroy your lawn, don't they?
I don't know.
Was
it wasn't
there
that
any?
bad, you know.
Was there anything afterwards from the neighbours? Was there like commotion because we'd been there with
No,
rodeo
dead
blood?
sound. Dead sound.
It's none of the neighbours' fucking business.
No,
That's
that's
what
not how neighbours work, Adam.
No, that's what
It's
I'd
not
have
how
said
you
before
work.
they
Oh,
even
their
kicked
business.
off.
No,
Don't
it's-
even think about kicking
Yeah,
off.
we're burning fucking car tyres. It's none of your business.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work like that. We're doing illegal dog fights. Mind your fucking own business.
It's in your
It's
fucking
in my fucking
house.
garden.
It
No,
is,
it
though.
doesn't. It's
If you want dog fighting in your garden, there's nothing your neighbours can say as long as you're not fighting their dogs.
And as long as they haven't got washing out,
talk me through it.
just it
Yeah, because no one
smells.
wants the splatter of dog blood on your fucking bedding.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Put your bedding away. I'm having some illegal dog fights, burning some tyres, and have a bouncy castle. Don't even think about kicking off.
It's a gypsy birthday. Oh, that was too far.
There's absolutely no way that any neighbour has got any right to tell you can't have a rodeo bull in your back garden on a Tuesday morning.
It's fucked up. You're right. But it's good to just for everyone to be sound about it because I have to live there for probably the next 35 years. So you just want to be like, you're all right. And they were like, what are you up to? What are we like? That's nice.
Yeah, but the second
you
they
don't
go-
lean over and go, it's my bouncy castle. We pay for it. Back in your fucking house.
That's what I'd do.
I'll burn it down. It doesn't work like that. Adam.
That's
You
not what I'm
fucking
saying.
Psycho.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you don't do that. You don't instigate it. But if one of your neighbours looks over and goes, "Hey, Daniel, what are you doing with a rodeo bull at a bouncy castle this Tuesday morning?" Then at that point you go, "Get back in your house, you stupid fucking cunt, or I'll put one in your garden next week."
Oh, God, I'm looking forward to him buying a house.
Would you ever be bollock on a bouncy castle in your back garden?
What?
You've got it in your garden. No, you can be bollock
But
on
you,
it.
do
That's
you remember
not
when
the
you
rule.
do you remember when you were on the bouncy castle and you were bouncing and you could see my mate Alistair working from
He
home?
was looking at me.
Ah, yeah. And if my dick's out, is that his fault?
Look away.
You were looking at my dick.
That's
Fucking get back in your fucking house.
No, I think you have to be in your house to have your dick out. I think once you're outside, that's like airspace and stuff. There's different rules there.
Oh,
yeah, you can't fly planes past your dick.
There's no fly
you
zone.
can't get your dick
Your
out
dick's
there.
a plane
There's an
legally.
EasyJet route to Alicante.
Is
Yeah.
that your forever home, Daniel?
I think so, maybe. Don't know. I don't know.
You might be unmortgageable soon with your age.
I'm 43.
Yeah, but you get to a certain age, you're like, what? Giving you a
Got
mortgage,
27 years of mortgageable
mate, and you
life,
can't fly.
and I can't fly. I've got 27 years.
Is it 70? Yeah.
I think they'll do you well into your 60s.
Have you thought about buying the airspace above your house?
I'll look into it so I can get my dick out.
Just like if it's going to be your forever home, then you can build up, can't you?
There you go.
You can have a hotel upstairs.
Famously, that's how it works.
And then you don't have to
I
do
don't
your own
need
bed.
permission. You know, I own the airspace.
Who done, that happens in New York, that doesn't it? I think
What do you mean?
that's it. Companies own the space above them, so they can always go
I
up.
don't think it happens in Cheshire.
You can buy the airspace above your house.
No, you can't.
And you
Can,
say
and then planes have to
planes,
go around it.
yeah, planes can't go through it.
Why? Because I've got a 27-story building.
No, you own it. Then you have
Yeah,
to pay
they're not
you
allowed
to
to go
drive
through it, and if they come to it, they're trespassing, and then EasyJet owe you billions, mate.
Billions. How low do you think these EasyJet planes are flying over my house?
Oh,
You
it's
own
the
the
space.
airspace above it. There's no limit on it. You get it all the way up to the moon. When the moon's directly above your house.
You'd be well within your right to shoot it out the sky.
Oh.
Yeah, but for that split second,
All right. Okay, I'll look into it. It's so good to learn from you guys, isn't it?
we did go to
Property
school.
disputes
We went to
and-
school.
You went to school. And
We learned
what lesson was that part of? You
I-
buy the airspace and you can shoot down aircraft. Right, turn to page 27. This is history.
It was RE. Yeah.
It was RE.
Like, would you ever build up on your house?
You're not allowed to build up.
You are if you buy the airspace. You're not listening.
You have not researched this in any way.
You can build up.
You can. No, you can't.
I'm putting a dormer on my house. That's essentially built
Put on
up.
a what?
A dormer.
A doorman. ID on the door.
For all the fucking people asking for selfies. No, lad.
A dormer.
Right. What's a dormer?
It's for the loft extension. I had to ask the council though because they care. Because they're always looking at my house apparently.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
it,
the
doesn't
thing,
it?
isn't it?
Oh,
You're
it's going to change.
You're not building up, you're building out.
It's a bit of both.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I didn't realise you could build up. I don't even want
Just
to build
take
out.
the roof off and start. Who's going
I'll
to say
take the
anything?
roof off. Do a gig there, mate. Yeah, just lads. I think we're not moving. I think this is going to be.
No, I think you need to move. Have another baby as well.
What?
You're not busy enough.
This holiday.
Is there actually a limit on how high you can go with your house? You say you can't build up because you've built a garden office. You've technically built up because that was the floor originally.
Yeah, but it's not higher than your property, is it?
Oh, is that the rule?
I don't think you can go above 2.2 meters for a garden office. 2.2 or 2.5 meters.
Oh, so that's the regs, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't go bigger than 30 square meters in what do they call it, like
Square footage.
square footage, yeah, in meters.
What are we saying, Finn? What's the rules?
Yeah. No, you can. As a
Yes.
freehold property owner, you have air rights, meaning you can develop vertically above your property.
Bosh.
Wow, cool, nice.
Well,
Well,
own the freehold or are you leasing it?
oh no, we're free, old baby.
Class.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's
that's
get
cool.
Hotel Dan on the way.
Get some other
You
floors.
start paying attention to that, you, mate. You did on this years ago.
Stupid me, just learning about Diwali. Hindus.
I can't believe you're not moving. This is not my forever home.
Hindus? Diwali?
Yes.
Isn't Diwali the fella who appeared to someone and was like, "Hey, change your ways"?
Isn't it a party?
Was that Scrooge?
That was South Africa.
Do you mean Marley?
No, I'm literally going off a battle rap bar here.
We're Marley and Marley.
Google this Diwali festival.
It's the Festival of Light, isn't
I
it?
thought it was a party.
No, but Diwali's a fella who appeared to someone and was like, "Hey, pack it in."
That's
Say-
Scrooge.
Hindu festival, religious
The
festival.
triumphant return of Lord Rama, his wife Sita, and brother Lakshmana.
Nailed it. Don't do it again.
Lakshmana.
What's his sister called?
Sounds like you're trying to order a drink in India.
Sita.
Sounds like a
No, his
Portsmouth
wife
goalkeeper.
Sita.
His wife used to give people lifts on a bike. Hey.
Festival of Light, yeah.
Oh,
it is
nice.
that.
Diwali,
I thought that was
Diwali.
Hanukkah. Hanukkah's the festival of light, isn't it? And they do all the candles and shit.
Yeah, this is why you shouldn't have done so much property development in religious studies.
Do you know I heard like years ago that like Hanukkah was better than Christmas because what the Jews would do was they would you get a present every day, don't you?
Yeah.
Rather than just.
I love that we always find an excuse to say we're Jews.
But then I can't remember where I learned it, but like the Jews don't just like give all their kids loads of presents every day. So I think Christmas is still better because apparently like what had happened was on like the first day of Hanukkah,
On the first day of Hanukkah.
they give you like, you know, the front wheel of a bike. And then the second day you get the back wheel and eventually you get like a whole bike.
That's lovely.
Like a
That.
fucking Build-A-Bear.
Maybe that was Ari Shafir's special I learned that from.
Really?
And he's a Jew, so he knows.
He is Jewish.
My Jew love gave to me.
Nice. That's wordplay. I think Christmas is better when
Brent.
you get 472 presents all at once.
In the name of our Lord, Savior.
I haven't had a present for Christmas for about 15 years, I don't think.
Apart from the Christmas presents we've given you.
No, I don't class them.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. You probably haven't had any presents then, Carl.
Have you given me it on Christmas morning? Because that's what I mean.
I know.
Like waking up and like... like
You haven't had a Christmas present on Christmas morning?
Like, I don't know, in my head now I used to get loads. Used to get
talking about?
sacks of them.
You're 32. Grow up, man.
Why?
Like, what do you mean? I used to get loads when I was 7, and now no one's making the same effort.
Yeah, but why should I grow up? Because you said.
No, not because you said, because it's just life, innit?
Why?
Well, what are you fucking whinging about then? You get your own presents. Get fucking Serica to give you loads of presents and make a big fuss of you.
I will.
Here's the front wheel of a bike. You'll never use it, you lazy cunt. Cancel the bike ride on me. Fucking pathetic.
There was about 15 reasons.
Oh.
One of the reasons was I didn't wake up.
That was one of the
As
reasons.
soon as you were like, yeah, we'll get Adam as well, I was like, that's never happening, that bike ride.
I was all set for it actually. I had a really difficult day, so you can shove that up your ass.
All right, cool.
You should have more faith in me. I know you were right.
We're
but that's
training
not
for
the point.
India. We're going to we're going to India to celebrate Diwali. And I imagine, I'm hoping it's on. We're doing a charity bike ride around India, and I'm putting in some practice sort of.
I know how to ride a
Runs.
bike. I don't need to practice.
Oh, cool. See you there then. Festival of shite.
I've got a proper training plan starting when I get back from Nashville.
Nice.
Bicycles.
On a bike.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think I'm also going to run another half marathon
No.
in October.
God.
It's just a warm up.
Upset me, nasty bitch.
Cool. Can I sponsor you £1,000 to not talk about it on the podcast?
No.
I'll do
cool.
it. Pay me a grand to not talk about it.
Right, cool.
It's unbelievable. Can you go and donate
Actually,
to
yeah,
my
you
solar
can.
space link?
If you sponsor me £1,000, I will not mention the half marathon I'm doing.
Right, great. I'm
Do it
in.
now.
I'm in.
Okay, class.
What a bargain.
Class.
He's going to mention
What
it.
are you doing outside of cycling a bike to get ready?
What do you mean? Fitness-wise?
Are you pumping up?
I'm trying.
You're in the gym yesterday, weren't you?
I'm going, yeah. I'm quite enjoying it.
What's your favourite?
The lat pull down.
Oh,
I've
he's
said it
still-
before. I
he's still
really
doing
like
it.
it. I'm getting better though, but I need a PT. Laura and I are going to start doing it together. Not the brum brum. The fucking.
Me and Derek have got a
SS.
PT together and it works. It's good.
Does it?
You push each other, yeah.
Yeah,
most
I'm
of
looking forward to that. A little bit of communal action. I'm going to have
Me
to
and
be
Jack
very
Finnegan are gonna
disciplined.
start.
Who?
Me and Jack Finnegan.
You said Jeff Innocent.
I honestly heard something else. Doesn't matter.
I'm going to have to be very disciplined about not looking at bunders in the gym when Laura's in there.
Why?
Look at hers.
There is just a limit of how many bums you can look at. But Laura's pretty sound. Sometimes she's like, that's a great bunder. But depends how she's feeling.
Just, you know what you should say? Not as good as yours. Chicken.
Babe,
Get your ass out.
take a picture of a taxi. You know what I'm talking about.
Cars
car,
if he's
isn't it?
shagging them.
Shit, yeah.
I'm going to Spain as well. I'm near you. I'm going to Parma.
Both going on holiday without me.
It's a wedding though.
You've got a lot of weddings going on at the moment,
I
kid.
know.
You're in the
Well, we're
zone, aren't you?
32, aren't we?
Yeah, you're in the zone.
Having said that, I don't think I've got any coming up apart from maybe yours and maybe yours. Yeah.
Definitely.
See if I still like you by the time it comes around. You know what I mean?
Laura's,
fell out with people before.
Laura's invited to Venice now for everyone crying at home.
Yeah, Laura's blagged away in.
Laura's coming to Venice.
Yeah, you get to an age, early 30s, where it just seems like there's a lot of invites dropping. Finn, you won't be in the zone yet, but it just all of a sudden you're like, oh my God,
He's
it's
still going to his mate's christening, isn't he?
That's me. Every weekend.
Every week.
Every week.
Have any of your friends got married? They've all got kids, haven't they?
Yeah, they are, but not close enough that I'd go. Like
Only
friends
Cam's
from
got
high
kids.
school. Yeah, Cam's got kids.
Yeah.
How old's Cam your age?
Younger than me.
Really? And he's got kids?
Well,
multiple?
he's my school year, but he's like 10 months younger.
He's got multiple children?
2 children.
Multiple children.
multiple.
That's young in this day and age, isn't it?
Not in
Yeah,
real.
but who were we talking about it with? He said to me like he'll be done at 40, and then he can just do what he wants.
Yeah, because his kids will be like fucking teenagers by then and he can just chill.
Yeah, it's the Rich Wilson model.
Yeah.
Where he's like 40 and he's got a fucking 22-year-old. Just doesn't look that bad.
Then he's fucked
Set
it and had
your
another one.
skin when you're young.
Yeah, he's just had another
He's
one.
had another
hasn't
one.
he?
Yeah, he fucked that up.
He
messed
started
that one up.
backwards.
Yeah, but like then you're 40 and you're physically fucked because you've been raising kids for 20 years and you can't fucking do anything. I think doing it the other way around. Have the kids when you're 40, enjoy your 20s and 30s.
You're physically fucked.
Raising an 18-year-old, I am fucked.
Just if you have babies at 24, 25 and you are doing it properly and you're like giving it, you've got the energy. You can't like having them older. I had Jack when I was 40. It's knackering. Like I'd go early, except I wanted to do pills and not concentrate all through my 20s.
40, yeah. You're still virile.
Thanks, mate.
Well done.
We'll see how many cards you see in my Instagram stories.
But it doesn't have to be shooting fucking rocket launchers. It could be firing blanks, couldn't you?
Firing.
Firing. I'm happy the way I've done it now. I don't want to have kids, but if I did, I wouldn't want them young.
Give it 2 years. Well, there's an election coming up, boys.
There is.
There is an election coming up.
Are you involved?
Listen,
The announcement yesterday was fantastic. Can we talk about that?
big soggy piece of shit, Rishi Sunak.
Wait.
Listen, the main thing is we get rid of the cunts. So for everyone who's like, yeah, fuck the Tories, that counts for nothing unless you actually get rid of the Tories now. This is the
Register.
opportunity. You might not love the opposition. You might not love other parties. You have to get rid of these shite bags. We've been strangled as a country for the last 5 or 6 years. And this is an opportunity to free ourselves of them. It's so easy to go, yeah, I fucking hate the Tories and all that. And if you do nothing at this point, they are completely hollow words. Get rid of these cunts.
Register to vote.
Please register.
I know
to
there's a lot of
vote.
people who I absolutely agree with, being like Keir Starmer's like a blue and a red tie, and he's the lesser of two evils. But I agree with you, but it is still the lesser of two evils, and that's just it. I understand, especially with everything that's going on in the Middle East, why people have huge problems with voting for Labour at the minute. But you've just got to.
Yeah, and also like if Keir Starmer's your issue, you're not voting for a president, you're voting for a government, you're voting for an MP in your constituency. Clear them out.
It's not
this Tory
people's problem at the minute is not just Keir Starmer. He's the biggest one, but there's a lot of policies in place at the minute with the Labour Party that people are really who are traditional Labour voters who are left wing, and they don't see a lot of the policies as being for them. And what I'm saying is, I understand that, and I agree with that, and I am not going to enjoy voting for them either. Because in many ways, I can see how you would feel that they're just as bad as the people already in power, but they're not.
Oh, come on.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not just as bad. Like, they are bad. They're not good. But it isn't as bad. And it's
also,
just got to be a step in the right direction.
Like, the Labour Party tried Corbyn, and they tried a more left-wing version of the Labour Party, and he lost 2 elections. So I thought Jeremy Corbyn was a great man. If you are fetishizing that, and that's the reason you can't vote, like, we are going to end up with more fucking Tories. Please, for the love of God. Like,
There's a chance to actually wipe them out here.
yeah. This
Also,
could be biblical.
If you're a young voter who's never been able to vote before, and you think, make sure you check you're registered at home with your mum, or if you've moved out for uni.
I think they're banking on people not being able to register in time. This
Just
is
check.
such sneaky cunt politics.
Go and check now whether you are registered to vote, no matter what your age is. Oh, I'm registered, and then you're not, and you've got no time.
And it's very easy to go, well, it's Labour around here anyway. Doesn't matter, because the less people think that, the more chance there's you say, like, where I'm from, the bit of Preston I'm from is a swing seat. If we just have 10, 50, 100 people at influence to vote, instead of just going, just see what happens.
Gov.uk/register to vote with hyphens in between the registered.
Go and do it now, especially if it's your first time voting. Go and make yourself proud and vote. Just do it.
All right. See you in a bit.
What's happening, lads? How are we? Time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor, lovehoney.co.uk. Promo code is WORD20 for 20% off site-wide. Now, if you've been listening for a while, maybe you're into your sex toys by now. Maybe you've got a few things from Love Honey, maybe a few outfits, dressing up for your partner, getting them all turned on. You know, sometimes you need a bit of lube to help you get going. You can go in the arsehole, can go in the vagina, go wherever you want, but it makes somewhere easier to put stuff in and out of. But on top of that, they've got this brand new range of stuff. They've got like different flavoured ones over here. This is the passion fruit one, but there's loads of different flavours. And there's also some that can give you different sensations. For example, this is the quiver one, gives you little tingles. This one's a more comforting one. Whatever you're after from your lube, Love Honey can provide it. Lovehoney.co.uk, promo code WORD20. Get yourself some outfits to make it sexier. Get yourself some sex toys to make you come harder. And get yourself some lube to make your cock go in an arsehole a little bit easier.
And welcome back to section 2 of 4.
Do you know banks shut at 3 o'clock now?
Yeah.
And no one texts me to let me know.
That's if you're lucky enough to have a branch anymore.
Yeah.
They're fucking going.
In Liverpool City Centre, you'd expect to have a branch, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the same on the corner?
Yeah.
Not at 3 o'clock, yeah.
3 o'clock.
Why is it 3? Are they giving a reason?
There's
I
no,
think it's just because no one goes to banks anymore.
yeah, there's no cash anymore. There's no reason to go to banks. Everything's online.
Unless you go to America and the fraud team block your card. Oh, you couldn't possibly have gone on holiday. Shut it down!
Been to America like 4 times this year as well. What's he doing there?
And it's the only time they've blocked it. Every other time it's just been fine.
There was no way of knowing you were going away, apart from those plane tickets you bought with this card.
You didn't get it sorted. It was a close. You can get it sorted.
No, I went there then. She was like, yeah, I'll just have a look for you. And yeah, the
wasn't a
fraud
computer.
team have thought you were doing fraud, so they've frauded it. Do you want to ring them? And I was like, how long will that take? She was like, you'll probably be on hold for about 20, 30 minutes. And then it'll take about 15 minutes once you get through. And I was like, right, yeah.
Isn't it their job to call them and then give you the phone?
Yeah, but that's just as bad for me. To be sat there for 20 to 30 minutes with just do.
Carl, sorry. He gets to the front of the queue.
We are sent in there. We're sorry that you're 9,000 in the queue. We'll probably get to you at some point anyway. Enjoy this music.
He's got a queue up with a queue behind him, And then you think it's her job to go, I know there's a queue, but this man's, I'm ringing
No,
for
she
him.
did offer, to be fair to Carl
No.
and to this woman.
There was another-
She said, I can ring them now and give you the phone, or I can give you the number, and you can call in your own time. They're open till 8. So that call centre's still open till 8 o'clock. But she's getting off at 3, isn't she? Because she's got to go and pick the kids up and bath her wife.
Finishes at 8. There's no fraud after 8 p.m. That's a
I love
fact.
how someone's gone on the hold music. Don't make it fun because you want them to turn the phone off after 30 seconds.
You should be able to connect your Spotify to companies that you're on hold with, and you just listen to your own playlist. That'd be class.
But you just forget.
Yeah, I'm on a vibe.
They hang up on you when they hear some country music.
Whoa!
People love it. People fucking love it, by the way.
It's taken
And
over.
It is, though.
Pathetic.
I've sold 900 tickets for country parties, and there's 700 more people on the waiting list.
And
It's
you know
class.
what? No
And
one
you
does
think
genre
it's
music
shit,
to
and
do
you're
that.
wrong.
So wrong.
Your opinion is wrong, Finn. Get up with the
God.
times.
Go to Eurovision.
Yeah.
How many tickets have you sold for your Eurovision party?
When I
None.
put it on sale, 5,000.
Oh, yeah.
5,000,000.
Could have done a massive gaff, though, for these country parties. Could have been
arena.
like 1,200 seats.
But you don't want to sit, do you? Do you want to just sit
You
around
need places
drinking?
for people to sit and have a drink.
Yeah, there's
yeah,
old
yeah,
people
yeah,
coming.
It's an 8-hour party.
Can't wait. Oh, I love country music so much more when I start drinking at 2 p.m. I think.
When you can't hear it.
Oh, I can't wait.
And you're going to do an hour of stand-up at 4 o'clock.
Nice!
1 hour?
Country themed stand up.
My city. All right, bring that on. And that's Adam Rowe's charity country all dayers. 3 of them.
15 grand raise for charity, though.
I don't think he's a
And
comedian
counting.
anymore. I think
I
he's
like the name.
I think he's a party organizer.
Yeehaw.
The name's
Works
clever.
really well, doesn't it?
The name's clever, yeah. Yeehaw.
As in, have a word.
That was in No Women.
Oh.
What?
Horse.
No.
I thought he was saying, yes, horse.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, horse. Probably is.
If
It's a Borat-themed sex party.
Yeah.
I've just hoodwinked everyone into thinking.
there is women going, isn't there?
Oh, there's a lot of women going.
Good.
Yeah.
Because country music is already pretty camp. I don't need to do an all boys all day.
How's country music camp?
I'm sorry, what?
How's country music camp?
Did you see the cowboy boots you bought? The little snakeskin
Go with
ones?
it.
Yeah,
Ones that-
how are
yeah.
they camp? They're black and cream.
Oh, they're cool as fuck. They're
Camp
not
doesn't mean
at all.
pink.
Oh my god, those kinky boots.
What are you talking about?
No, they're not camp at all. It's just
not?
white snakeskin that you tucked beige pants into.
I
No,
shouldn't
it's
have
not.
took the pants in.
No,
That was a mistake.
Or suck that bloke off.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
There was a guy, wasn't there? Do you remember? I don't know if you remember this. I remember it.
Yeah,
There was
I
a
do.
guy like near us. I can't remember where
in
he
a
was. He
queue.
was like, "He's damn brave tucking him in."
But no, it happened behind you, and you were having such a good day that we went, don't tell Adam that. Just let
Yeah,
him have his
apparently
moment.
that's a faux pas. I didn't know that. I was, just starting my country journey back
But
then.
why? How'd you see the top of the?
You don't.
Oh well, then why are you giving a fucking pattern in the?
You do if they go on women. Women often have like skirts or shorts on with them. But on a male, you don't see the
Cowgirls.
toe bit, you know.
How told me we beat your tongue?
I can't wait, mate. It's gonna be class.
Are you wearing cowboy outfits?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a fucking absolute doozy for each one.
He's hiring a horse. Who's coming up in the elevator? Fucking Adam.
Imagine if I was there in like a Monterey tracking.
Sound. Sold the
I just like
ticket.
the music.
I'll be there. All
You got to be rigged out though.
in.
Country attire.
I don't own any because you sold me out.
You got to get some.
You're gonna get me a new one from Nashville, like you promised, and I will.
I'll get you the hat, but you got to get the rest of the clothes yourself.
Okay? I've got a black
Cowboy
shirt.
boots, pants, cowboy tops.
I
I know what I'm going dressed as. You want to see?
Oh, here we go.
For the first one.
Is it Riley Green?
Are you 3 different outfits?
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
What are you,
well,
what are you
okay,
talking
yeah, what
about?
am I talking about?
How will people know which photos are from which event?
Camp. Who's camp?
It's not camp. It's manly. You've got 3
Who's
outfits.
got, I've got my outfits. This is August. This is September. This is the most summery one.
Looks like a blacksmith to me. Is that right?
Yeah.
He's white.
What's round his neck? Is that some kind of like?
It's like a necktie.
I've got a.
So excited.
I've got a.
Question. Ruined it for him.
Luke says
Question.
for your lids.
Why does that bother me so much?
Morning, lids.
Like country music
Wag
for
wag and all that shite. I have been working my way through the podcast and I am now up to episode 204.
How many have we done?
4,730.
This is 278.
Oh, nice. So he's about
It's only
year and a half,
74 weeks behind.
year and a half
So
behind.
204 is-
Okay.
A year and 2 things.
Adam is still talking about the girl with no arsehole,
Tom Horton.
and no one believes him.
She come up recently.
I
A
can,
conversation with someone else.
I can go one better. I was born without a urethra, without a piss hole in my dick.
Franklin.
I
Has he got any Aretha Franklin
Can't
CDs?
sing.
I
Was born with no Aretha Franklin CDs in my house.
I spent
come
the
on.
first
By all
few
means.
years
Show
of
us
my
some
life.
RSBCT.
I spent the first few years of my life with tubes coming out of my stomach attached to my bladder so I could piss in a bag until the surgery corrected it. And now, due to Crohn's disease, I have part of my bowel outside my stomach and I shit in a bag. Well, Luke, thanks for sharing. Now, I have a 1 in a million penis. My piss hole is on the underside of my dick.
No, not the same.
I'm just going to have to say that again. My piss hole is on the underside of my dick. They had to fashion a urethra out of a vein and create something that the piss could come out of. So where you lads have a lovely hole on the top, mine is underneath, like a troll. My penis was created. When I jizz, it shoots downwards.
No.
When
Class.
When I jizz, it shoots
Got a
downwards.
cock like a tap.
Thank goodness I jizz in men, as who knows what kind of creature downwards jizz would create. Question is, would you rather have a downward penis hole or be born with no arsehole? Love, hugs, and downward jizz from Luke.
How does he wank?
What?
Like, where does he come when he wanks?
Bucket.
Bucket like a cow.
Come bucket.
Go on,
Well,
Mark.
no, if he's on his back, it'll just shoot directly up, won't it? Because
Hang on.
like the bottom of his dick would be like,
Pointing up, yeah.
or it might just shoot like if he's fully hard and it's like just his dick's completely pointing up, it might just shoot at like his telly.
But hang on, does it not? So it doesn't go up the willy and out down. It just comes out of the bottom of his penis.
No, like the underside.
It's like a pressure valve.
Yeah. He might put his hand over it like a tap. Yeah. That's
Right.
mad, that.
To be honest, Luke, you seem pretty cheery about it, and I think being born without an arsehole, from what I've heard, sounds pretty traumatic. And obviously, you don't get your privacy with it. That's a fact. But I'd say downward penis doesn't sound too bad, and apparently it's cracking.
Should move.
It's cracking for bumming.
Yeah, well, I suppose it is really good for bumming, isn't it?
That's what the doctor said. Cracking
Don't
for
worry,
bumming.
kid. This is going to be great for bumming. Let's hope you're gay.
And he's got half of his arsehole on the outside of his stomach. What do you
I
say?
mean, that's just Crohn's disease being an absolute nightmare, isn't it? From everything I understand of Crohn's, it's not fun. But the downward facing jizzle, I think
I
we're
see these things do happen,
No, they fashioned him that.
No,
So
he's right.
and they fashioned the girl I went to school with an arsehole. I told you, she was born with just a flap, like a back that became legs.
She got no bum.
No,
No cheese.
Should I think got bum
I don't-
cheeks to sit
well,
down?
I don't know about
How does
that.
she slide
I've
off
never
every
seen
chair?
her with her pants off. All I know is she had an arsehole plumbed in.
Like a plank of wood.
Once again, welcome to the TommyInnit fans. This has got patron energy written all over
It's
it.
because we've come in with no guests. We feel like it's paid.
So for those who are new to the podcast, I went to school with a girl, and I can't name her because I'm sure she doesn't want this to be publicised, but she was born with no bumhole, right? And everyone knew. And then she came in one day and she was like, "I've got a bumhole now. Look."
Well, she said, look. No.
Maybe.
They used the bradawl. They just opened it up.
Lovely. And that's pretty
The hose
legendary.
pipe, like plumbed in essentially.
Mad that. I'd rather have a bumhole.
Than not have on.
No, than not than
Than
the
the downward
than the
cock.
downward cock.
Oh, I don't think it sounds too bad at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's fine.
It doesn't sound like it's even an inconvenience. You'd get used to it dead quick.
Well, yeah, I suppose he would. But for me.
Sam says, lids. Oh, I've got some more.
Question?
Sam says, lids, if you were paired up with 100 random humans, any age, from anywhere in the world, etc., and if you beat them at one thing, you win £1 billion. What one thing are you choosing? So that's 100 random humans, proper random. Children as well. Are we doing random humans as it says? So it could be kids as well.
Oh.
So from anywhere in the world, what are you playing them at to win £1 billion?
Adam Rowe lookalike competition.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
You're doing that as
I'll
well.
just do Adam Rowe as well and hope he's not there.
If there's a Libyan lad, you're in for a tricky afternoon. But
Like, I think I'd win that.
um,
Charlie Chaplin didn't, though, did he? He entered one and came third. He entered the Charlie Chaplin lookalike competition and finished third.
what?
As if you don't know that.
I've never heard
Such a
that.
random. It's in
So funny,
It's
innit?
in lucky number 11.
What game? What game could you play?
100 random people.
Snooker.
No, 100 random people. I would back myself FIFA.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good shout.
Yeah,
You-
'cause it's
you could all-
niche. You know,
Like, there might be like 3 people in that 100. If it's a genuine random thing from across, there might be 3 who would
Be able to play.
be able to beat me.
if you're playing the numbers, there's probably going to be about 15 to 20 Chinese people. About 15 Chinese people,
Yeah.
on average.
Yeah,
There's
but they're
going to be
not
about
FIFA
8 or
players.
9 Indians.
And they prefer badminton to footy.
yeah.
Don't
So,
pick badminton.
you know.
I don't know.
I think darts might be something I go for. I'm not even that good at it. Good at it, but good. Oh my God, today I can't speak. I just don't think
As long as you've got no Dutch people in there, you're
a
fine.
Taiwanese child is going to beat me at darts.
I don't think a Taiwanese child's going to beat you with that.
Well, you know, exactly.
But if Raymond van Barneveld sneaks in,
That would be unlucky.
I pick darts, and then he walks out. You're like, right, I've fucked this.
What are the chances? What
Imagine you beat him now.
Yeah, that'd
Imagine
be
you
good.
stepped up.
Imagine if I was a professional darts player. Imagine if I won the world championship. I think that sometimes you could just, like, if I took it up, like we put the board up, didn't we, recently? If I was just an absolute phenom, I could still play. I could turn pro at
Oh
43.
yeah, you're still in your dart era.
yeah.
I think you'd always need darts era. I don't think there's non-darts eras.
You can't grow out of it. What's your game of choice there, Carl, for £1 billion?
FIFA's a good shout. What else am I good at? I'm good at darts. Pool.
Really?
Yeah, 'cause
Nah, I think you fucked with pool.
I'd hope there's quite a big cross section of children, and they're not big enough for the table. And
Well,
then
I think there is going to be children, but again, on average, there's going to be about 10, 15, 20 kids, isn't there?
Make it so it's just adults.
oh dear.
Because there's nothing you're going to be worried about with kids, apart from like maybe GCSE maths, because they're doing it now and you forgot about it if they're in that year.
Spelling test. English spelling test.
Definitely losing to a Taiwanese child on that one.
You're going for the English spelling test?
And I'm hoping that, people like Portuguese people don't even know.
You're going to do a spelling bee?
Yeah.
Statistically, great option because you're down to about, 40% can speak English, maybe.
It's the lingua franca, yeah.
Right. Finn? Zooting up, mate.
Penalty shootout. Like if you've got to take and save, I'm backing myself.
The very rare take and save.
Yeah, this is a new game.
Football's the world sport, though. You're very likely going to come up against someone who's better at football than you.
Yeah, but penalties chance in it. I reckon I back
Basically-
myself in goal more than 100 random people.
Based on this, like statistically, what you've just said is you think you're in the top 1% of footballers on the planet.
Because
Yeah.
you think,
Yeah, I'm going to say that. Why
Because
not?
there's 100 of you.
Yeah.
He's saying
Imagine the amount of people there are in the world.
He's not talking people who play football. He's talking about population of the world, which is not that wild.
No.
yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
that's what you're doing by saying you'd beat anyone at any of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get like
Yeah.
a nana
Or
from
like,
Papua New
or
Guinea.
like,
You
don't forget the lyrics. Pop edition.
should- Oh.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
Or penalties. Or both.
Or combine them.
Yeah.
I used to love that show, Don't forget the lyrics.
Can we do it?
That'd be a fucking great, like, if we did like a...
You should do that at your country event.
But no one knows the song.
I think when people get pissed and try and sing on a microphone, that is already don't forget the lyrics, isn't it? So-
Was
Oh,
that Alfie Moon?
we were testament to that the other night.
Was that Alfie Moon?
Yeah. Shane Ritchie.
Moon. Shame Rich.
Shane Ritchie, yeah. Alfie Moon, innit? What a show, mate. Don't It's
No.
unbelievable.
Damn, they don't make them like this anymore.
The only problem I used to have with that program is there wasn't enough game time in the game. He was just chatting
chatting.
shite for
Every
so
quiz
long.
show. Every quiz show, just chat.
Like
Shut
they'd
up.
have a little go, and then he'd be like, "Right, so and it's the next round," and he'd go, "But before that, tell us what's all your dog." And like, this person just have like a 15-minute chat, and he go, "Right, going for an ad break, and then we'll do one more song."
So what's the purest quiz? What do they? Because there must be people who love TV quizzes and stuff. Like
Master
that hate-
University Challenge.
Oh, is that's straight
Yeah.
down
No,
to
that's
business.
All
not
the-
purist because you have
what's
to be
the
super intelligent.
What's the Victoria Corin Mitchell one?
Hap actually got him on.
No, that's University Challenge. What's it called? Only Connect. Harry's
University Challenge, you don't have to be super intelligent, but it is more academic based, isn't it? It's like, it's
I
all
think the
stuff.
chase is really sort of like
Eggheads?
fair.
One of them killed someone.
An egghead?
What?
One of the eggheads killed someone.
Allegedly.
pushed him into a canal, and then just left him.
You can't do that.
I know.
What? He's not an egghead anymore, is he?
Is it Judith
I
Keppel?
think he was an egghead for
In mind,
ages,
it was
and then he
Judith
just
Keppel.
revealed it in his autobiography, and everyone was like, whoa, hang on a minute.
Is there a statute
Did
of
you kill
limitations
someone?
for murder?
Everyone was like,
What?
Google that.
1 minute.
Nah, I never knew that.
Harry's
there's no-
Harry's nodding, so I've not
Not for
made this
murder.
up.
there's no statute of limitations for murder in this country.
No.
No, it
There
was
we go.
CJ. And he did it in Amsterdam, I think. I think he did it abroad.
Oh, well, that's fine. You can murder anyone.
So did he
abroad.
get in trouble?
All true.
What happens in the dam stays in the dam.
He wasn't on eggheads after that.
He went to court. What happened?
God.
He just lost his job. Oh, he was accused of sexual assault in the same year. That's a bad year for CJ there.
It's actually his comeuppance.
What a terrible year. I think he's just a bad guy, wasn't
Yeah, so yeah.
he? So not eggheads.
One of the
anyway.
eggheads killed someone. Sorry, that's just my trivia
And
about eggheads.
the fella off the chase shags his cousin. Nah.
You see how much weight he's lost?
Yeah.
He's
The Beast?
Yeah, he's skinny now.
He's fucking shagging his cousin, that's why.
He's lost 10 stone.
He's been putting cars on his story left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
What? No, 10 stone. What was he, about 30 odd? He's a big
He
man.
was a big guy.
Who's the beast, isn't he?
Yeah.
Any cousins that you'd fancy?
Excuse me? Just
Fancy any
yours.
of your cousins?
Just yours.
You've never met any of my cousins?
I know. I couldn't say yours because I think Dolly's lovely. I genuinely am not doing that banter. She's a wonderful woman. Should we do things I believed?
Let's do it.
Do it.
I never knew that.
How about someone from Eggheads murdered someone and it wasn't Judith Keppel?
What?
What did murder Judith Keppel?
Nah,
No,
I
like,
never knew
she
that.
didn't do
I
it.
never knew that.
I've never trusted her, you know.
No. She knew.
Something about her.
Yeah.
She looks like someone who, like, in like an ITV drama would be in the first episode. It's like, oh, I'm just trying to get over the death of my husband
Yeah,
and
she's
all
Joanna-
my dogs. And
she's
then at the
Joanna
end of it, she
Lumley.
killed all the dogs and used her husband's body. to
Joanna
clean them up.
Lumley? That's
Yeah.
your player?
Who? You've just got an irrational dislike of that celebrity.
Judith Keppel.
Judith Keppel.
She just
She was the
won million.
first ever winner, wasn't she, of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Lids, if you've got any really out of nowhere dislikes for celebrities, will you send them in to haveawordpod@gmail.com? Because I think there's more of these than people realise.
I just don't trust her.
2 dead ex-husbands.
Judith Keppel.
Yeah. Been there
Ooh,
twice.
I'm onto something here, mate. And she knew the Queen.
Irrational
She killed
celebrity beefs. We'll call it that. Irrational celebrity beefs. Send them in at haveawordpod. I think there's something
I
to
don't
pull
think
out
it
here.
is. I think it's the word Keppel.
It's a big stupid fucking old woman head. A big fucking Murder She Wrote face.
Joanna Lumley head.
Murder, she wrote.
Yeah, she looks like, what's her name? From Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, Angela Lansbury.
Angela
She looks
Lansbury's,
like,
mate.
She looks like
does
an
look
evil
like
Angela,
Angela
Lansbury. She does though, you know what I mean.
I don't
and she
trust
always
her.
has mad jewellery on. She's always got like big jewellery that it looks like she's collecting the jewels of all the
Yeah,
fellas
it's the
she's
teeth
buried.
of dead people.
Where's his jewels? He's dead. But who's stolen his jewels?
Watch if she
I
comes
don't
out
like
as a-
her.
If she
I don't
comes out as
trust
a
her.
bad person.
Haveawordpod@gmail.com.
Like genuinely,
Whoever
obviously,
you hate
we
for no
always
reason.
like
Celebrity.
occasionally get like an offer of like a celebrity for the pod, and we do pursue some of them and try and get certain people on. I don't think I'd want Judith Keppel in.
No.
I think I'd be like, do you know what? I think she'd like one of us would end up going missing, and she'd be, and she's probably so good at it that she's obviously still getting away with it. She's still on Eggheads.
And a stand-up shit. So, not into it.
Mad. Judith Keppel, watch out. Adam's coming for
No,
you.
I'm not coming for it at all. I want nothing to do with it.
Staying away, if anything. He's got to think about his jewels. When are you buying jewels? I'd love it.
I hate jewelry.
Adam doesn't like jewellery, famously.
Proper like fucking
Don't like it on
Bobby
me or on
George.
women.
Or
me off.
Judith Keppel. Is that why you hate her? Because she wears loads of jewellery.
I just don't. I've like I'm talking about it right now. It's bothering me. Like, I've held this in for years, and it's time to finally talk about it. I honestly, if you give me the choice to be in a room with like Ted Bundy or Judith Keppel, I'm taking Ted every day of the week.
And he didn't wear
killed-
jewellery.
He only killed women as well, you're fine.
Exactly.
Right? Wow.
What?
Things we believed. Finn?
Nah, I never knew
Yeah,
that.
like she,
I
like
never
you could
knew
be
that.
round her ears for saying she just winked at the butler and then you'd just be gone.
I want to hear more about this.
You know what I mean? Like she'd be there and you'd be like, "Oh, lovely veal," and she'd be like, "Yeah, veal, is it? Yeah, that's actually Jeff, who I killed last week." And then she winks at the butler, and then you just out of nowhere, you're just gone.
And then you're the veal next week.
Yeah. Next thing you know, Robbie Fowler's around there eating Adam Rowe's legs.
Oof.
What? Why does people keep having tea with Judith Keppel?
Can't resist.
That's her podcast.
You think Robbie
Tea with
Fowler
Judith
can
Keppel.
resist tea with Judith Keppel? You're mad.
And by the way, I'm not accusing of any of this. I'm just saying I believe it.
That's how it works.
You wouldn't be surprised if it
No.
happened.
If it come out she's been like a serial killer, like she's responsible for hundreds of unsolved cases, I'd be like, told yous. I just get a smell with some people.
Have you ever been
Have you
near
smelled her?
There's something fucking wrong with her, mate. You can smell it through the telly.
Hang on. Judith Keppel.
Do you even know who she is?
I can't picture her.
She looks like
Look
Joanna
at her.
Lumley.
Look at her.
Ooh,
Look
yeah.
at that
I've
picture.
already Googled it.
Oh, I'm into her. Oh, like a same age Theresa May. Right.
Tell me there's no secrets behind those eyes, mate. Turn that laptop to them.
Why have you picked the worst
Let's see.
quality picture?
Oh, mate.
Oh.
She's
What?
seen things here.
What?
Disgusting.
Should we just fucking pie things we believed? Because apparently Judith Keppel just took over. Also, they've gone weak anyway, so fuck 'em. Let's do some confessions.
Good call.
Good call.
Bert says, "How are we, Lids? I've got."
Bert, we've got a listener called Bert.
How are we, Lids?
What?
I've got a confession for you. I'm an OG patron on another patron account I had, which got me tickets in the front row of the Have a Word Thank You show in Kane's Brewery. At the end of a Boss show,
Really interesting, because that's not where it was.
and
It was content.
Yeah, that's not Kane's Brewery. It's
Oh,
like
is
a
it not?
shipping container. Kane's Brewery is like,
yeah, it's next to Kane's Brewery.
it is, yeah, but it wasn't in there.
At the end of a,
You're an idiot.
it's been fun today.
Piece of
At
shit.
at the end of a Boss show and an amazing night, Ishan rocks up with ice cream, and you guys are throwing yourselves off the stage. Oh yeah, that 20 minutes might be up there for my favourite ever like moments of
Stage diving.
the 4 years
Stage
of Have a
diving
Word.
to
This
30
is, how,
people.
this is how drunk I was when we were all doing that. Was a couple of you had done it, and I went, right, it's my go. And you went to me, Dan, you went, Adam, you've got live at the Apollo in like 2 weeks' time. You don't want to like fracture your shoulder or something. And I went, yeah, I know. And then just immediately ran and jumped into the crowd.
You don't miss a chance to stage dive. How many opportunities do you get?
Loads.
That was such a special night.
Teddy's tonight. Could I foot get to the bar, and I didn't want to miss the mayhem. The stage door was just a fire door into the alleyway outside. I was sat right next to it. The one and only Freddie Quinn had left 4 beers on the wall and no one was looking. I mind-swept 2 of Freddie's tinnies for me and my mate. Do I deserve any Jermaine penance, or is it fuck Freddie, he can't drink anyway now? Done him a favour. Cheers, boys. That's from Bert.
I think you should make this decision, Dan. Being that he's one of your boys.
Yep.
What, one of my mind-sweeping boys?
Yeah.
I think you've done him a favour because he nearly fucking died in an iron lung. So,
Do you not respect him as one of your fellow sweepers? Is that a good move? Fire door, 2 cans. Is that a regular
If
move?
there's 4 bevies there, would you be more likely to swipe one of them? Or do you often go for
I'd-
the single bevy
I'd
swipe?
take 4 beers. I'd take the whole 4 beers. I'd steal Freddie
His
Quinn. I'd
mistake
mind
for you
sweep
was-
Freddie Quinn. He'd be in my basement.
He hasn't done enough there, has he?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Steal his
In for the
credit card.
bevy, in for the 4.
Yeah.
That's
Steal
the
it.
famous phrase. Yeah.
That's what he says when he's
Steal his wallet. Just buy more beer with it. That's real mind sweeping. Credit card for her. Oh, my God. Can't speak today.
You need to have sex.
Okay, cool. See you in a bit. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it, Bert. Don't worry about it.
You might have to give Freddie an extra 10 minutes on his life.
You might have,
Yeah.
genuinely.
And I hope they're really bad 10 minutes.
This is
Freddie might really value that. Maybe he's just trying to finish getting something done just before he passes away. Maybe he's in the bank on hold trying to get his card unfrauded so he can buy a yacht for one of his friends. And then
also, by the way, Freddie didn't pay for them fucking drinks. He mind swept them from us. Although he was a guest on the show.
he was, yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't pay for them, so don't feel bad.
No, we pay for them.
But it would be a dickhead way to get thrown out if a bouncer saw you in an alleyway and just hoyed you out. You took the risk and succeeded. Bert. Anonymous. Lids, anonymous confession here. I'm 28 and have been with my girlfriend for 4 years. I'm doing a PhD and tutor maths for a bit of extra income. Basically, my confession is I kiss one of the girls I'm tutoring and I really think there's something there with her. She's doing her A-levels, but she's 18, so it's not like it's out of order. Do I
It is out of
deserve
order. You're a
penance?
paedophile.
How old's this guy?
You're a fucking paedophile.
He's 28. She's 18.
You're a paedophile.
10 years.
He's not a paedophile.
He's a paedophile.
He's an amoebophile, isn't he?
He's a paedophile.
He's not any of those
He's
now.
a power abusing
It's just
paedophile.
wrong.
She's 18.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she's a teenager.
He's a paedophile.
What do you think he is? Oh, he also puts "I love Judith Keppel" at the end of the message. It's
Is that a position of power? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah,
So then he is breaking the law.
it's illegal.
Yeah. He's breaking the law.
Yeah,
When you write into us for these confessions, it's not supposed to be that you've done something properly illegal and really bad. It's meant to be I did something funny and what should I do to pay back for this? Like what you should do
kissed
is
a girl.
stop kissing your students, you big paedophile.
We're going to forward this to the Metropolitan Police.
the Metropolitan. Wow.
Are they in London?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're the
I mean-
big guys.
yeah. He lives in fucking Wigan,
Yeah.
but they want to know.
Don't kiss children. Quite a blanket
But
term.
again, technically, it's not a child, is it?
No, but they have a child-adult relationship, don't they? Because he's a teacher.
It is a power. It is a position of trust.
The power dynamic.
It's like
as
you
well.
know any position of trust. Traffic warden can't go kissing.
What happens if she was tutoring him? Can he kiss her then?
Well,
What if she was 18 and tutoring? Yeah, you can.
and what's he being tutored for at 28 by an 18-year-old?
Maths. She's really good at it. He's not.
He's been held back a lot.
Yeah, he
And
needs his
she's like,
maths
"Wow,
GCSE.
look at you,
work."
balding. There.
Is he allowed to kiss her then?
Sure.
What if she's wearing a tennis outfit and she says, "Hey, fuck these numbers off. They're boring. Why don't you smoke
Is she
my
the
bumhole?"
tutor in this one?
No, she's the student.
No, it's still wrong, Dan.
What if she-
justifying paedophilia?
What if she writes boobs on a calculator upside down and goes, "Suck mine"?
I think it's still wrong. I think you're justifying paedophilia.
It's not paedophilia.
It is paedophilia.
This is where
absolutely
Stephen
not.
Hawking
It's like-
started.
It's like
This is where Stephen Hawking started.
we have all had a stroke.
Did that one on purpose.
All right.
Yeah, don't be kissing kids. TommyInnit fans.
Unless you are kids, and then it's absolutely fine.
I saw some kid yesterday on Twitter, and he said when he was 11, he Googled, he Pornhubbed whatever 12-year-olds because he was 11. He thought it was okay. How bad's that? He's like, I'm going up in it, but it was obviously
I like an older lady. A year 8.
awful.
What is morally more acceptable, though, at 11? Is it right for him to be panning after, like, MILFs? Because that is way out of his age range, isn't it?
It's making the MILFs paedophiles as well.
You shouldn't be on Pornhub at 11. You're gonna fucking
You were, though.
frazzle your noggin. I was in fucking Hustler, mate.
That must be so common now for
Paperback.
kids to be on porn, and it's fucking awful, isn't it? If I had the internet when I was 11, I would have Googled, like, fannies and that. 'Cause you,
Mate, I'd be
We
down with
did, and you
jizzing.
did.
no, but I mean, like, but now it's so easy.
That is a thorough argument, by the way. It's short.
You have the internet when you were 11.
What?
You have the internet with, like just at our fingertips.
In 2005?
At our-
2003?
Like, I don't think it was like it's so easy. You got it in your pocket. That's what I mean. Like,
Yeah, but you did have it at home.
yeah, but
You had, like, a laptop or a home computer. And you're telling me you never once put fannies in it?
I don't think so. No, I think
You're
I
a
was scared.
fucking liar and a fool.
You did and you did.
But I mean, it must be so easy for kids to get their brains fried now just by awful shit. The only thing stopping you is clicking yes, I'm 18. That's it.
The internet's coming towards, like, the end, innit? Of, like, have you heard about the dead internet theory?
Go on.
Do you know what dead internet theory is?
I've never heard of it.
Dead internet theory is that once there's more bots than actual humans posting and reacting and interacting with stuff, which we are getting so close to, and we're probably already there now, that will become so overwhelming so quickly. Because, like, now, especially if you go on Facebook is a perfect example of where the rest of the internet is headed, because there's less actual humans using it than are still using the likes of Instagram and stuff. If you go on your Facebook and just have a scroll, eventually you will get to, like, an AI-generated image, right, that was posted by a bot account, and it'll have 1 million likes on it and 250,000 comments, and all of the likes are from bots, and all of the comments are from bots, and the image was created by a bot, and it was posted by a bot, and it's bots interacting with bots. And once that is everywhere else, you will go on your Instagram feed, and because the way the algorithms work, maybe they'll tweak them.
The
so it's
internet
different.
eats itself.
It eats itself, because you'll go on Instagram and the last thing that you'll see is a bot posted picture with loads of likes and comments from bots, because the algorithm goes, oh, this is a popular thing. We should show this to a lot of people. Once there's, like, the infinite amount of bot accounts that are doing this, you'll never see my clips, you'll never see your clips, and the internet dies.
Well, Facebook's struggling because people are leaving it, so it just leaves the bots. I feel like Twitter is not as good.
Twitter's awful.
Twitter's gone worse.
So bad. You can post a
Instagram
picture
still
of
feels all right, you know.
tits.
But I suppose that's the way it's going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Twitter's nearly
And there's
done.
no algorithm that can be put in place to avoid the bots.
Well,
Or
they have to do sort of constant detection on bot accounts to be like, oh, that's a bot account, and they'll close it or ban it or shadow ban it or whatever. It's just at some point the AI accounts and the AI in general will catch up with the algorithms and be able to know what the algorithm wants. Because you gotta remember, like, if this is humans posting, you're constantly trying to like catch up with the algorithm because you can only post in your account sort of every so often. If you're an AI software that wants to get all the attention of a social media platform like Instagram, you could create 1 billion accounts in seconds and make 1 billion posts that are all tweaked in different ways, see which one does the best, and then go, right, that's what the algorithm wants, and then post something similar to that on the 1 billion accounts you've just created.
so the algorithm gets outrun, basically.
It's whether they can put AI in place that is constantly changing the algorithm so that AI can't catch up with it, and whether the other AI can like outrun the algorithm. It's so nerdy and it's fascinating, and God knows what the future holds, because the only reason for these bot accounts right now to be actually doing this is because they then essentially try to monetize the accounts they create, because they get loads of followers, they get loads of likes, and they can go, hey, look how many interactions we're getting. But once the world doesn't care about interactions because they know they're all fake, there'll be no money in it, which might mean that they stop.
Right?
Mental.
Right.
I just want to make people laugh on Twitter.
And what's mad is I haven't read up on a single thing I've just said, but it all sounds really feasible, doesn't it?
I'm reading it. You're right. You're hitting all the points they are.
I feel good for like 65-year-old women who are still using Facebook going, I'm getting a lot of likes. But they're
Bots
not,
aren't
are they?
just going to like the photographs of all women.
Oh, right, okay.
That'd be a
I think it's what they want, you know. Everyone's not on here anymore. But these new friends of mine that I follow.
My mum got that. Have you seen the scam where it's your children who've got a new phone number?
Oh, yeah.
Mum got done the other day and she rang me. Well, she didn't get done. She rang me and went, yeah, I've got a text saying you've changed your number. I was like, it's a scam, Mum. She's like, all right, okay, I was going to call her. And they call into AI voice going, I've lost my phone and will you transfer me X amount of money so I can buy a new phone? Apparently it's a really, really, really popular, like, easy scam.
Fucking rat. Break? Shall we break?
Yes.
Enjoy the
Let's
break.
all change our clothes as well.
Yeah, let's all have a change. I feel warm. Enjoy Tommy
recorded
Innit.
this last week with Tommy Innit.
Oh, well, yeah. And that. Hello, everyone. Just me on this one. It's time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's manscaped.com, the very best in below the belts men's grooming. Father's Day is coming up June the 16th. What are you getting your partner? Here, daddy. What are you getting your daddy? Here, definitely a daddy. Get him some Manscaped. This is the Performance Package 5.0, an absolute array of top quality shit. But the best thing is the Lawnmower 5.0. What a pube shaver this is. Now, let's not talk about your dad's pubes, but let's talk about the presents that men get. Christmas, birthdays, Father's Day. Most of them are a bag of shite. I swear to God, if you go on manscaped.com, use code WORD20, get 20% off and free shipping, you will be giving your significant father other one of the best presents he has ever received. There's loads of fun to be had. Check out the website. Use code WORD20 so they know we've sent you. Get your discount and appreciate it. Get them balls gone for Father's Day. Get them less hairy. Get them looking all smooth and nice.
Hey!
Oh.
What?
Hey.
Hey.
How are we?
Hey.
Yeah, good?
Hey.
Tommy!
Hey!
Pleasure to have you in.
Thank you very much for having me. This
Been
is
trying to
great.
sort it out for a while.
Yeah, man, it's good to be here,
Mutual
man.
friend of ours, Mr. Daniel Sloss, sent me a 7-minute voice note just going, I've got a friend, I'm working with him, he's getting into stand-up.
7 minute.
Yeah, he rambles a lot, Sloss.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just getting ready to... Anyway. How you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm really good. It's good to be here, man. I listened to the Shane Gillis episode on the way up here. That was very
nice.
exciting.
Good
I was-
episode.
I was really like trying to spot the homeless man in the suit on the way here.
He's dead.
Oh, he's
Oh,
dead.
yeah. Sadly, Peter's
Oh, what
died.
the fuck?
He died last year.
Mate, they've given him a plaque.
He's got a plaque on the floor where he used to bust.
no.
Yeah, Pete's dead.
Well, this is shit.
Cracking start, Tommy. I'm not going to lie to
But
you.
I did see the one who you walk past and he'd go, he'd sort of compliment you, and I thought, I do feel the
The
guilt
one with
now.
no
I need
legs?
to- I think it was sat on the floor, so it was hard to.
Oh.
It could be either way.
No, the one with no legs is always in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
He's always in a wheelchair.
There was a woman walking past drinking a drink, and he went, "You're going to drink up all of England with that?" And I went, "That's almost an
He's the
insult."
mayor. That's not a homeless guy. Yeah. He's
just
got the
Liverpool.
keys to the city. No, there's the guy I remember who we were talking about on the podcast. The guy who compliments you all the time.
Yeah.
I've seen him go through all the stages of having legs because he had to.
There's only one stage, and then you haven't got one.
No, because he had one for a bit. Like genuinely, he did. He's the one who sits outside Central Station.
He was outside
and he never
medication.
asks you to buy the big issue. He never asks you for money. All he said, he just goes, "Thank you, have a nice day, mate. Thank you. You look lovely there, girl. Have a nice day. Thank you." That's all he does.
He didn't say
like
that.
Troy
to me. I
Hawk.
didn't see him.
That's probably not him. What?
Like Troy Hawk.
Yeah.
He blames the
greatest
students in the he used to busk. He used to
Because he
beg.
did the drugs, didn't he?
Well, no, he
Sorry, I
used to.
listened to the story. So.
Oh, there you go. He used to ask them for money, and because they gave him money, he took drugs and lost his legs. So he blames the students.
And this is what I was thinking when I was watching the podcast episode. What drugs do you do from doing drugs to losing your leg?
What's the middle bit?
Yeah.
What's the leg losing
Go
drug?
with all of the drugs.
So I think it's when you take. It's when
a minute.
Is that
it's
like a
when you
thing?
take so many drugs or substances that your body stops functioning properly and blood will stop getting to certain bits. It can cause blood clots. Blood clots can make you lose your legs.
Diabetes,
Wow.
untreated diabetes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that
was
as
off his
well.
tits on Fanta.
Yeah.
Uncle Carl there with a really hard line. If you do drugs, your legs will drop off. Carl's future kid just having a doobie, and he's like, "Oh, great."
Eventually, yeah, you will.
What?
You do all the drugs. I meant all the drugs in together.
Yeah.
No one's ever bun so many zoots that their legs have fell off.
I feel like I'm back in year 9. This is
George, you listen to the Shane Gillis episode, which is what, 2.5 years old?
No, just about 2.
2 years old, and we're still doing the same shit.
hey.
Immediately, right, go. We know what we're doing here.
Joe was mental in that as well. You sort of really accurately predicted Jake Paul's boxing rise.
Did we?
You're like, oh man, I hope he boxes Nate Diaz. Oh, imagine if that he boxes a real boxer. And you don't mention what's the one with the lisp?
Tyson.
Is it? I thought
Mike
he's
Tyson.
Oh, Mike. I imagine the big bold fella. But yeah,
Fury.
no.
Mike
Who
Tyson.
did you mean with the lisp? Did you not mean Mike Tyson?
I meant Mike Tyson. Yeah.
Oh, right,
Now he's
okay.
doing that, but I just thought, wow. I just thought I'd
good.
congratulate
Well,
you guys on
hopefully, because
predicting that.
I think we also have talked about one of these guys fighting a polar bear, and that is where I'd like it to end. That would be great. Yeah,
Well, no, Khabib Nurmagomedov. He used to punch bears' head in.
but they were
when he
his
was a kid,
mates.
didn't he?
Those bears were like,
Yeah.
yeah, you're sound.
Yeah, but literally, he's scrapping with baby bears.
Listen, I'm not a big one for the sort of the YouTuber versus the boxer. I'm into that fight. I'm into Tyson versus.
What are you talking about? Why?
I want to see it.
Whichever way
versus
round, it's a
bear.
fix. Whoever wins, it's a fix.
I don't get. I
guy
want
that
to see
said-
Hang on,
it
boss,
play
that's
out.
the stupidest thing you've said in 4 years on this show.
What?
Whatever way round, it's a fix.
None of it's real, is it? It's all an exhibition. It's not a real fight.
No, it's a pro fight.
But no matter who wins, you'll
No, what I mean is the whole fight isn't real. I don't care who. I'm like, oh, Mike Tyson won that. It's all not real.
It's lose-lose for Jake Paul.
I think it's
because if he
a lot-
loses to Mike
Do
Tyson,
you think it's totally rigged, even the punches, like to the point
no, it's
when
not
they're
like,
doing
it's
it?
not rehearsed.
Right.
But I'm
So
saying-
how is
You
it
mean
rigged?
like wrestling? Like there's points they have to hit.
I don't think one of us getting knocked out in the first round. I think they've got to let it go, and I don't think it's not real. It's an exhibition.
Well, they've got me. I'm in. I want to see Tyson absolutely fucking level him.
I don't
but
think he got it.
if he does that, then it looks bad on Jake Paul because you've just been beaten by an old man, and it's just what are you doing? And then if he beats Mike Tyson, it's like, what are you doing to that old man?
That is a lose-lose, isn't it?
It really is a lose-lose.
Leave that
though.
fucking polar bear alone. They're
But,
endangered.
You talking about being fixed? I think it is. If you watch a lot of Jake Paul's fights, this is me being with me conspiracy tinfoil hat on.
Sure.
There's loads of apparent moments where
Little twist.
he'll do that with his hand, and then the next punch is the one that he wins with, and it's like he's going to the fella and about to punch in the face.
I
Go down.
beat up an old man to be on Netflix. I don't think that is. I think it's a bit of a win for him.
I might have to with the amount of money I've just spent filming my special. To be honest with you.
It's live on Netflix. It's one of their it's like the roast of Tom Brady. It's going to be streamed live.
Or Everybody's in LA with John Mulaney.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what
Anyone else like John Mulaney in it?
I love John Mulaney.
Me too.
And
He's
was
ace, isn't
he doing a daily?
He did a daily it was fucking
It's like a
awesome.
podcast, really, wasn't it? Like
It was like a weird
chat showy
yeah,
podcast
it
vibe.
was fucking awesome.
And everyone kept taking the piss out of him for growing hair like this. He's gone curtains, hasn't he?
Oh, but he looks great. He looks phenomenal.
Okay.
He really does. No, and
Tell me where
so
you're at
do
with
you,
Adam.
Adam. It's like, your curtains are
Yeah,
really
but
nice.
He should have said.
If he grows any more hair, he's going to be giving compliments out of Central Station.
What? Yeah, the fella's bald.
All
If
right.
anything, he looks more like you.
Yeah, true.
Have you been offered
Glad
any,
that got
any
shut down.
YouTuber boxing or anything, Tommy?
I have, yeah.
Who?
There
Who
was
do you want?
I don't want.
Come on, do a
Have you-
call out.
And I'd say this. Have you seen me?
So? What's wrong with that?
Yeah, they've got weight rankings.
Precision
wanna-
beats power.
And also, you could get in the gym. Call out a former
I wanna
boxer,
do-
like a
Comedy. I don't want to punch anyone.
Lennox Lewis.
Yeah, call him
Oh,
out.
he's quite old.
Yeah.
Who's that? Lennox is shit. Dead small.
Yeah, the Creator Clash people, they messaged me and I thought, oh, not. I
You're
can't
not a
do
fighter?
That. No, I'm really not. I've never been in a single fight.
Really?
I know. Yeah, because I just look like I'd be getting beat up.
We have loads, because we've spoken about this a few times over the years, and we've had a few people who are just like, I've never been in fights.
I've
And
never
like,
been in a fight.
I know, yeah, and that
Well,
is
apparently I have because I punched someone. You think called it a fight? I think it's a fight.
yeah, no, it is a fight.
I think they have to throw a punch back for it to be a fight.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
just bullying, otherwise.
So are you?
No,
sa-
I dodged
well,
it.
we've done. I've just got deja vu, right? So Ben Askren didn't fight Masvidal,
Got his head kneed off his shoulders.
but it was a fight.
Yeah, I know. I know. what you mean.
Yeah.
You've never thrown a punch.
I've been punched.
Oh,
I've been bullied. I guess that's. No, I've never.
by Carl. Was it Carl that threw the punch?
That's me.
Oh, all right. Can we just do a name reminders? Because it has been meeting a lot of white guys today, and it's just it's been really nice, but
He refused to meet the black ones.
that is not true. There are no.
This is Carl.
Yeah.
Frotch.
There's a gal.
Carl,
This is Finn the Fintern.
Finn the Fintern,
This is Adam, not homeless row.
Adam.
And I'm Dan.
So what you've done there is rather than saying the name, you've added a whole extra thing.
Yeah, just I'm
It's
giving
now
you a
made
little
it
memory clue.
Carl, Finn, Dan,
Yeah, Dan. yeah.
Adam. So sorry. Oh, so sorry.
I wouldn't mind doing boxing again if my shoulder wasn't bad.
Have you done boxing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's at school every day,
Boxing
mate.
with a comic. It was a
but
joke.
also when I was a kid, I
cool.
was fighting every couple of days.
Really?
Yeah.
Like genuinely,
Prize.
like genuinely, when I was a kid, we had loads of fights.
Yeah.
So like we're doing great
Every
to have a way.
couple of days.
Once a week.
100 and... Oh, right. Okay.
Like that's every couple of days, isn't it? A couple of days is a week or less. If I said to you a couple of days ago, you don't think I meant
2 days ago.
Monday. If I said a couple of days ago. If I said to you I did Top Secret a couple of days ago, you wouldn't go, no, you didn't. That was Sunday.
So we're talking 60, 70 fights a year, potentially.
Yeah.
like a kickboxer.
Right. Wow.
70 fights
What's your
a
record?
year.
What do you reckon your record is?
Tom Simpson won against Adam.
You've got to go quicker with the number of fights you've done.
No, these are losses.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
quicker to
one hand.
fight them done.
One hand.
No, it is quicker to count them. Like I've got a pretty fucking solid record. Like I think I'm 2 losses
To
and like a couple of 100 wins.
What I know about Adam, he could be bleeding in a gut going, yeah, I got a few good punches in there. Yeah, walk away. You'd never accept the loss. Adam, you've gone blind. No, I haven't. Don't worry. Blood.
Oh, I suppose I lost to Elliot, if that counts.
sanctioned fights. Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 losses, couple of 100 wins.
I can understand the instinct of not wanting to fight. Did you get offered a YouTuber? Was that the
It
appeal?
was like, do you sort of want to get into the offering
Oh, it was the
process?
first tentative.
I have mates that have fought that are like scrawny little dickhead like me and then have got involved. And I'm just like, I don't know why you would do that. I think there's money in it, but it's not.
The adrenaline as well. Surely it's a big buzz and
You just do drugs at that point, wouldn't you, to get the adrenaline? What's his face? I lose a leg, but I'll be fucking...
you'd rather be him than have a boxing match.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't it, like have you ever had dreams of getting like fucking jacked?
No.
Good on you, mate.
No, I'm not. I go to the gym, but I'm more of a sort of do it so you have a better day kind of
I'm
guy.
a bit of a vending machine man
It's
myself.
never clicked in my head.
Yeah.
What
Do
you
you know
do
what I
in the gym? What's your favourite move?
My favourite move. I love the chest press.
Oh.
That's me. And you get to about here, and then you go, I'm a god, and you keep pushing, and you do it. That bit's.
Just lower the weight down, lad. You can do loads. Doing one rep. Driving out
I do my
to the
one rep,
gym.
and then I go home, and that's my favourite bit.
Do you have someone helping you with that though? Because I've got a little bit of anxiety about the old the chest one. You mean like the actual free bar?
No, I'm not the
I
free
don't
bar.
want to get caught under it.
Bench press, you need to get a spotter then, don't you? You need to ask someone in the gym. I regularly get asked. I don't do the bench much myself, but I'm in to go, lad, will you spot me? It means stand behind me, make sure I don't kill myself.
No one's ever asked me to spot.
Oh, I get asked all the time. Whenever I'm in a gym, everyone just assumes I own it or work there.
Yeah.
I was just looking at me like, yeah.
He owns this.
Yeah.
Have you never spotted
Is he
someone?
John Lloyd?
You need to get someone to make sure you don't drop it on your neck and kill
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah. I understand. I'd rather not do that.
I was thinking
Who's
that.
John
yeah.
Lloyd?
David. I meant
No,
David
John
Lloyd.
Lloyd works
I
in
meant
JD.
David Lloyd. Oh God.
There's Peter Lloyd. And there's David Lloyd, but there's no John Lloyd.
Did you ever? Hang on, we'll cut it out. It'll definitely get cut out.
Go on.
David Lloyd. Nailed it. I can't handle the social interaction of asking someone to spot me.
Why?
Yeah.
No, just everyone just wants to be left
You don't
alone.
want to chat to people in the gym, do you? It's just. Ugh.
Aye, mate, will you just hold this for me there, lad? Yeah. And then you fucking...
No, but if some like
Put your
like,
balls
if we're-
near my head.
If we're being serious, if I was in the gym just like pumping the iron, getting stuff done, and someone was like, take a break from that to come and watch me do it, I'd be like, no, ask your mum.
She's over there.
No.
You need to talk to her more. Stop working out separately.
Like, that's
She'd be
none
like,
of my
"That's-
business, though, is it?
That's John
Like,
Lloyd.
why are you ruining my day? I've got 45 minutes. I've got a 45-minute workout to do. And then I've got to go on and get on with running my life. You know what I mean? I can't be watching you fucking pump this shite all day.
So different reasons, same outcome. Adam just doesn't want to help people. I can't be arsed with the excuse me.
I resent that. I help people all the time.
No, you've literally just said the reason you don't want to do it is because you can't be arsed helping someone.
No, it's not that. It's that I'm busy doing my own thing at the time.
Yeah,
If I was in mine and you were like, come to the gym and spot me, and I wasn't doing anything, I'd absolutely go and help you.
fuck made up world is that? Adam, come round. Yeah, drive round to my gym, John Lloyd, and come and spot me. You'd be like, yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I'm doing nothing. No, you wouldn't. And
If I wasn't busy,
no,
I'd
mate.
help you out. But if I'm
We're all
if
friends,
I'm
see?
there
We don't
with
have to.
fucking two dumbbells,
It's
going,
strangers as
hopping
well.
on the spot, doing me jumping jacks and stuff, like, and you're like, come and spot me. I'd be like, I'm a bit fucking busy, Daniel.
Do you know what I was wondering when they asked me to spot them? I go, I won't be able to grab this, lad. We're both fucked. If you drop this, you're dead. I'll pretend. But if I might not be able to lift it up. Some of them are big guys.
No, you'd be able to do that with it. Whatever they could chest press.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
If you're working together on it and you're like pulling it and but it is a.
If it falls
You
on
can't
his
do it
neck,
by
he's
yourself,
dead.
no.
I'll have to run and get someone by that he's choked.
Even if
it
it's
falls
just
on
like
his neck,
10
then-
kilograms on each side.
10.
Like, what if he's like, you know?
Oh, I could do that. I'll do it for him.
Yeah.
But I'm always worried if the big guys ask me, but they never do. 'Cause they're all
Yeah. Well, the big guys probably have to ask another big guy, don't they?
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like me.
Yeah. Big guys go for like Tommy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, man.
Look at them
You're not
arms,
getting
mate. They rip
that.
into your t-shirt.
really.
You've got a good frame now.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? You could really build on that.
Wow.
Yeah. Just
Well, this is. Wow, you're really boosting my
Like it-
esteem, man.
you just need to
Talking with authority, he never stops working out. He's always in the gym.
been shadowboxing this week.
Terrible
In the
thing to
sauna.
do to each other.
Oh, God.
They took it down though, didn't they? Haven't they taken down the shadow?
I hate the
boxing?
punch bag in the gym. I think it's
Really,
obnoxious
my
as
gym
fuck.
doesn't have a punch bag.
Well, they've taken ours down. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever
Because
seen.
of you.
I fucking
It like
hope so.
attracts pricks.
Yes,
I mean?
bruv.
Who's going into the gym to fucking hit a bag?
All these beta males, mate, can't handle an alpha just working out in the corner.
They all look like absolute murderers.
Have they taken it down?
They've taken it down. I hope you're... listen, the manager of Total Fitness, Chester, good on you. I hope you're watching. I hope it's not just it got fucking ripped or something. Be great.
You know, you said you were invited and approached. That's because you're a content creator. This is a content creator's boxing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you've been creating content. How old are you now?
20. just
And you
turned
started
20.
when you were 9, is that right?
Fuck. More like sort of 13, got properly into it. Yeah, 13, 14.
But we had a bit of research. Like Harry, who sort of looked into our guests and stuff, said you
yeah.
originally started a YouTube channel and then people from school found out about it.
Oh, yeah.
and then you
I
took
did.
that down. Was
Channel
that
not
younger
big.
than 13?
Pardon?
Was that younger than 13?
That was, what's year 7? That was year 6 and year 7.
11.
Yeah.
That was 11 and 12, and then I took a break, and then 14 I started, like, sort of back end of being 14.
But why was it? What made you? What happened at school where?
Here's what I started that channel. I was Channel Nut Pig, and I managed to get about 200 subscribers.
What was your name?
Channel Nut Pig.
Channel Nut Pig. Because
There's no
What I
need
call
to
your
giggle
mum, by
at
the way.
that. Pardon, sorry?
That's what I call his mum. 'Cause she's a pig and I'm nutting her.
There you go.
can you do the
Just
maths
got-
on that? Do you know what it means? What? Do you know
Do you know what I mean? Johnny innuendo.
I do know what it means, yeah.
Yeah.
This was before I knew what. It was nothing to do with coming in anyone's mother at the time. It was.
Well, it will be now, forever.
Now it's ruined. But yeah, so I sort of was like, oh, this is sick. Yeah, this is well cool. And so I started like telling people at school. I was like, I'm Channel Nut Pig. And I was showing them my channel. And at one point in English class in year 7, in year 7 before like you have a concept of that people can start. People aren't like fucking arseholes to you yet.
Yeah.
At least they weren't to me. So I was like, everyone's awesome and everyone's going to be really nice about this. So I started like telling people, and then in English I was like, oh yeah, let's watch one. Let's watch one. This will be great.
no.
And this is now, like any other year, you go, no. And everyone's like, oh, cool. And then it got around school. People started going, you're right, Channel Nut Pig? And I went, hang on. Well, this is the worst part. I was in Nottingham. So they couldn't pronounce channel. So they went, oh, you're right, Chanel Nut Pig. So it's not the perfume.
Chanel Nut Pig. The new fragrance
Sure, this was Nottingham and
by
not Paris.
Chanel.
Chanel Nut Pig.
Chanel
were
number
like-
5, and also Nut Pig.
Yeah, you're right, Chanel. And I was like, oh no, I don't like this. Because I thought at first they were saying it with a nice tone, and then it gradually became clear. I was in like top set everything, but third set maths. And when I was in third set maths, that's when I was like, oh no, hang on. This Chanel Nut Pig thing isn't actually that cool. Which I know is sort of shocking to say to you guys, but at the time it was like, oh no. So
Was there no one else with a YouTube channel? Were you the only kid out there with the...
I think everyone else wasn't an only child and knew about bullying and was like, well, let's not tell everyone about this thing that I'm excited about.
I think it's so funny that in your school, the bit of Channel Nut Pig that your bullies picked up on was Channel and not Nut Pig. You know what I've just done to him? If that was any year 7 in our school, then they'd have been your Mars and Nut Pig
was,
for
yeah.
5
Where's
years.
Nut Pig?
It was year 7, so no one was like wanking. It was like just before people got all hormonal and shit. I bet if it was a year
School
later.
was early starters, you
Yeah,
know.
we were
Everyone was
wanking
wanking from year 4.
Yeah.
Year
Same
4.
right. Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
Proper Nut Pigging everywhere.
There was a nut pig around every corner. In
Some of the
fucking Liverpool.
memories from your like
You couldn't move for the Nut Pig.
primary school.
So
we're
did you
all,
stop
we're all
then?
shagging and
So
fighting.
yeah, I stopped, and then also before I made my YouTube channel, TommyInnit, I made like my personal Instagram for school and Snapchat, TommyInnit, because I was like, that's just a sick name, innit? TommyInnit instead of Tom Simons. And then people started making fun of me for that. But then I like
You're 2
changed
for
my
2
name.
there, aren't you?
What I've learned is I shouldn't be naming things.
Yeah, I gave myself nicknames at school. It never goes well. Hey,
Yeah.
you don't need to call me ROWE. Yeah, Porky. Sit down, kid. Shut up, power ballad. Calm down.
It's fucking worked out.
But here's the thing, I then was like, oh, okay, I shouldn't be TommyInnit. So I made my name like what used to was like Tom.14_ like however old you were. There was some weird, like everyone had the cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember the cool Instagram names, handles? No,
Yeah.
you're all much older than me.
He is
But
over twice your age.
Yeah. Dan started his Instagram
That's Dan.
after this podcast started.
really? And that's all right, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all right,
And
man.
that's all right.
And how are you
my
feeling about
my
that?
MySpace is going really well. So you can all fuck off.
Fucking hell. But yeah, I really liked the name TommyInnit. I was like, no, I can't lose this to these frauds. This is a sick name. So I made all my new accounts, and then I went through and I blocked everyone from my school. It took me like a whole evening on my TommyInnit account, so they never find it.
That's a low point.
It really was. Year 10, sat alone in my bedroom, blocking everyone. Like, yeah,
Everyone
one
you
day I'm
know.
going to change the world.
Fuck him. That's a good
And how many
move.
subscribers you have now?
14 million.
Yeah, I think it was a good choice, wasn't it?
Wow,
And
thanks,
2
man.
world records.
I do have 2 world records.
You got 2 world records.
Got 2 world records.
Guinness
what?
Book.
Guinness Book and
Oh,
everything.
right, God.
I had.
What? Sorry, just one sec. Really want to hear your answer. Jürgen Klopp.
Everyone's got world records, but have they got Guinness Book world records?
That's so funny. What else could he have? Is there another? There isn't another one.
No, I don't know.
Not a
Do you know how
thing.
much they are to get done?
How much?
It's like a tenner.
Is it? Yeah.
Not even. Well, someone else did it for their video. And we're like, I'm doing this video where I get YouTubers world records. Do you want 2? And I was like, why are you even fucking asking me? Of course I want 2
what are
world
you-
records.
what are
So you
yours
just
for
went
world-
long. You went
It
long.
was one was for I had like the most popular Twitch stream like of all time for like 6 months, and then I had most followed Minecraft account on Twitch. That
Oh
was all.
wow.
How many?
I want
know.
a world record.
And here I am tooting my own horn about
Guinness
it.
Book.
It's class. Yeah, I want a Guinness
Oh,
Book
right.
world
Yeah.
record.
I just
In the world.
I want a
just
Guinness
you.
based Guinness Book world record.
Nice. Here we go. They're definitely turning up to.
I got tagged loads a couple of weeks ago in. I don't know whether it's been broken since, but apparently there was a fella in like the 80s or the 70s or the 40s or something, and he sat
Human history.
and he had, I think it was
Was it 21?
21 pints of Guinness in one sitting, and I'm telling you for a fact, I'll make him look like an absolute fucking knobhead.
Yeah.
I'll blitz 21.
So, yeah. History of alcoholism in the family. This is it's a bold one to go for, isn't it? Hang on. In one sitting, you're not allowed to move to plop.
Oh, I thought it was just like in one night.
Just
One
a mate
sitting?
out.
I mean,
As in you
are
can't
they
move.
going hard line as in one sitting, as in like by the?
You can't stand up.
You can't stand up. You
I'll just do it on the bog.
Oh God! With some poor cunt from the Guinness Book of World Records. Oh God! Oh God! Someone with IBS is doing this world record. Phenomenal.
That is that a loophole in that though? Would I be able to get the world record? Even the moment I only won it once.
It's
Someone
a-
else can go and break it.
It's a title with an asterisk. It's
a poop hole.
I'm afraid it's one of them.
Oh, shit.
There's a real
Guinness
sort of
World
cost to
Record
that,
for
isn't there?
the most Guinness drank in one sitting on a Japanese toilet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can you make your own ones?
yeah.
Like,
But it
if
just
you-
has to be verified by Guinness.
out there because you like I'm the first
There's some
person in the
bullshit
world to
in
touch
there.
this 3 times. You know what I mean?
No, but you're
Yeah, I
not.
don't think anyone's giving you a certificate for that.
Yeah, but I could beat that. Chuck it here.
Oh, it's Finn's record now.
But can you make your own, or do they have to go? This is it. Can you break it? Or do you,
No,
go
you
to them?
can't. You can go. I don't think anyone's ever done this before.
okay, yeah.
Come and watch me do it, and then if they can be arsed, they'll come and watch it. But it costs you a tenner.
But they decide what is worthy of the
I
world
reckon
record.
it's shit that they're like, oh yeah, this will be cool to have in that book. Because
Yeah.
like, they probably would think, yeah, you can touch that, but who cares?
Are you in the book? Like the
I'm
physical
not as
book?
well. That's the worst part. I thought they'd put me in the book and they didn't.
Oh.
I know.
didn't
I know.
put
I
you in
bought
the
the
book?
book and everything in Waterstones, and I was flicking through the pages like, oh, hang on.
That's mad. That because I am in the book.
You're in
I'm
the
in the
book?
book for winning best joke of the fringe.
Oh yeah, cool.
That goes in the Guinness World Records for some reason.
Well, for that year, every year.
Every year, they just add to it every year.
Oh, right.
I'm in the last fucking 7 or something.
Oh, it's all a conspiracy, innit? Boxing and world records, it all goes to the top.
Yeah.
It's big Guinness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a Guinness-based Guinness World Record. That's my New Year's
The
resolution.
most G's split.
This is his new Paris Marathon, and this one I think he's fucking doing.
What are you going to try and do?
Well, we said we wanted to do the longest podcast record ever, didn't we? We talked about it.
What is the longest one?
Well,
There isn't one.
there sort of isn't one.
It was our episode with Dane Baptiste.
3 hours 20.
That was an opinion-based 3 hours of my life.
Who's this with?
Dane Baptiste, very good comedian. So I think it's the longest stream, innit? I don't think they specify in the we checked.
Surely that's long.
We
though.
Oh,
just-
mate. Oh, you're going to love this. My mate, who's a streamer, just streamed his life, Truman Show style. So even when he sleeps, never turned off the camera for 62 days.
Wow.
I'm not even taking the piss.
Who's
How
this?
old's he?
20.
Did he wank?
Well, he would go for a shower, and I kept going, well, surely that's when
Yeah.
you would.
So he wasn't. You couldn't see him in the shower.
No. So, and then at that point, the world record people are going to get involved and go, hang on, we can't see you in the shower.
No, but you get breaks. You get
Hang on,
breaks.
what?
So Mark Watson got the Guinness Book of World Records. He's got the longest comedy show, and within that, he was allowed is something like 5 minutes an hour to get off stage and go to the toilet, and it still counts as the longest ever comedy show by one
What?
comic.
Mark Watson's isn't by one comma. It's by multiple. He's done a mixed bill.
Is it a show?
Oh,
The
Tell you
longest?
what,
didn't need
I bet
break.
that is the most fucking
No, I'm
panicked
sure-
wipe you'd ever do in
hang
your
on.
life, innit?
Doesn't
I thought he was there the whole time.
I
but
think he had to be.
people
I
off.
think yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to Google it one sec.
The longest ever stream is 26 days. I mean, aside from this, your friends, it's 26 days. I don't think we're doing that.
I don't think
I don't even want to.
We're all quite busy.
Yeah, it's his show. Mark Watson's show. 36 hours he did. That he had to be on the mic for. a lot of
Really?
it.
So he had all the guests on the stage. He had all the comics on the stage. But within the world record, it isn't like as soon as you step off the stage, that's the end of it.
Was there an audience
You get
there
like
for
for the whole time.
Like rolling audience,
God.
you could come and go as you went, as it went on. Yeah.
And obviously there was quieter times, like at 5 a.m., but there was always someone there. And then at the start, and then towards the end, as
Where
it
was
got
this?
closer, it was at the Fringe. He very cleverly did it at the Fringe.
Oh, yeah, that's smart, man.
And so you've got loads of other comics to come on, and you've got comedy fans that want to be a part of it. But he got like breaks to have a shit.
So what do you want? You've not got a personal one like him. He wants Guinness.
Think he had a wank?
I'd be the longest wank. I'd go for the world record. That'd be a monkey
Longest
one.
That's
wouldn't it?
gooning.
The longest, as in before you finish.
There's a whole community.
I just
for that.
edge. Just
Yeah,
edge.
gooning are people who edge for like days at a time.
What are they called?
Gooning, gooners.
They've been edging the Premier League for years.
Little too much pause. Yeah, I'm going to edge.
There's no way you can edge longer than anyone else.
What do you mean?
There's no way you can edge. You're literally taking pills at the minute to stop yourself jazzing too quickly.
Is that a thing?
And that's a PED.
No, he's been coming too quickly for decades, so he started taking pills so that he can fuck his wife.
The world record longest time spent masturbating is 10 hours and 10 minutes.
I've got this, mate. I just need a couple of pills, some cocaine, and I can make this happen.
Can't be taking peds for the wanking world record.
Oh, they don't need to know about it. I'll just seem
What's
confident.
Edging?
when do you?
Or what?
I think it's from
In-
first
in the
stroke
wank-
to come, innit?
But what's the sort of strokes?
Oh, yeah, strokes
BPM
per
of the
minute.
strokes. You know,
You can do one
because
stroke per
I'm not
minute.
being funny, but if I'm going like that, then I'm going to be fine. Or is there a sort of
I think
speed
it
to
needs to be
it?
like-
Could you
I'll
track
work
me
that
arm?
out. Don't worry about my world
There
record.
will be
Sorry.
T&Cs, though. You probably have to stroke with intent. Do you know what I mean?
30 strokes a
It
minute.
doesn't say that. So this isn't, surprisingly, Guinness don't want to be involved in this. This is some sort of...
One of those official
This is the Beamish world record.
There was another one at the same event for the longest, like the furthest you could get your...
Oh, I'm not.
Give me 10
no.
days, mate. I'll fucking put it over Kylie Minogue's head. Easy.
Kylie Minogue.
Yeah. Well, how big she? 5'2"?
Famously,
She's in Australia.
yeah.
That's far.
Who's the sado that's measuring that?
So it was 13...
Comes not far enough, pal.
It went 13 feet.
13 feet.
For like 4 meters, that.
How'd you jizz forwards, man?
Lads, I think we've got a Patreon special coming.
That's 26 6-inch Subway butties.
You should
Just so
never, measure jizz distance with butties. Oh my god.
Buggy butty.
So just to loop back round, are those cum pills real?
Yeah. I've read into them a little bit more.
That's ace.
I don't think they are for lasting. I think they're more for erectile dysfunction, which I didn't need them for. So I've just been like, God, I'm really in it here.
Is
It's
it
not like the
Viagra?
opposite.
No, it's a kind of, yeah.
I thought it was when you brought it up.
I know it
But
wasn't.
it's a placebo effect, see? I told you to just have some minstrels.
In the corner. Honestly, I think 10 hours is doable.
10 hours.
it's not.
I'll do it at the Fringe. We'll get a crowd in. There'll be quiet times, 5 a.m. Get other comics on stage.
Mate, it'd be red raw, wouldn't it?
I'll do it at Red Raw.
Do you know what the problem would be? Would be keeping it there, sustaining the
No,
momentum.
it wouldn't, because I've been accidentally spiking myself with erectile dysfunctional pills. Dysfunctional pills.
So you just take a Viagra and just have loads of cream. 10 hours though,
Because
man.
you need a lot of cream.
10 hours ago, you were asleep, probably. Yeah.
Cream.
Yeah, something to like lube your willy up.
No, not lube.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what you use. Some
Cream.
Yeah. cream.
Yeah, super
Anything,
cream.
really.
Just assume it's a dairy-based product.
Oh, you're lactose intolerant, aren't you?
Yeah, and that's how I found out.
Wanking with cream.
Finn, what's your world record?
Most...
Longest you can suck off Noel Gallagher.
Songs written about Rill.
Take my own 5.
I've not written any yet, but...
Songs about Jane.
yeah.
Songs about real.
What else would I be good at? I don't know. I can't outsmoke people. I can't outsmoke Snoop Dogg, so that one's in the bin. Not very good at anything.
Is he got a world record?
Why did you jump to out smoking?
That's what he's good at.
Longest time to subtitle a 1 minute clip.
Yeah, I think you've already got it.
Yeah, 6 hours. I've retired.
Now, on the dark web,
So eggy.
on the dark web world records, surely the most smoked would be a valid.
You could be all day, every day.
Dark web.
You could literally just all day. You'd be fine. Yeah, eventually.
And then just when you think you're fine, there goes your leg.
Yeah.
It just falls off.
God, I should have listened to Carl.
Sure, listen, man.
Looking good there, girl.
I think mine's most podcasts in a row. I've missed an episode since 2022.
That's going to be a world record.
Yeah.
That is that isn't a fun one.
No.
I know.
Come on.
No,
They got to be fun, don't
We
they?
keep asking him to take some time off, but
Yeah.
he just refuses.
You can't just be touching poles and then also being like, we have a consistent podcast too.
I don't take any days off.
I don't know. Most goths slapped in a minute.
By the way, I drove past a gaff yesterday in the Fabric District. You know, near where we filmed the thing.
Is that called a fabric district?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And there was just some big goth party. And maybe I cannot believe it's taken me till this time. You know when you drove past them? Like when we were driving past, I had my window down and I heard another goth call another goth a fat, smelly goth. And it might be the peak of my life. Because I didn't know they used that word as an insult the way the rest of us do.
It's
No,
their
they've
word now.
reclaimed it.
Yeah, it's their word.
It's
Isn't
their N-word.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe they were just like dapping each other up. Maybe they just got there.
My fat smelly goth. How are we?
Oh, should we have a break?
I watched a video yesterday.
No?
About it. From like a black rights activist, a fella. And he's like, I hate that like we're the only like marginalized group that is desperate to use our slur word, like a word that's so horrific in its history. Like I hate that we're the only marginalized group that is fighting to use it. And because I was tired enough, like that at that point of the video, I was like, yeah, more groups should use the thing. What he was saying was just nobody should
use it.
But in my head, it was going to be like Chinese people take the C word back.
Yeah.
Like you know,
I'm trying to
Pakistani people take the shortened version of their own word back. Like everyone takes it back.
I'm trying to reclaim honky.
That's fine.
I did an open mic in Painesville, Ohio, right? And they were doing some of the most mad sets you'd ever
It sounds
seen.
like Carl's just stubbed his toe.
It was Painesville, Ohio. And they one guy did a set, and these were some of the most like not even edgy, just like uncomfortable right wing sets ever. My set as well was about being bi-curious. It was like the worst room I've ever done. But I went up. Well, no, one of the guys did a set right, and he was using the word white trash, and then he started like kind of reclaiming white trash, and they started like he started being like, and us white trash, and then they were all like, yeah. I was like, oh no, this is the doom of everything.
Not your audience.
No, it really wasn't. And then the Bicurious set really landed. I think they were laughing at me in retrospect. But
Or maybe they thought you were like
Psychic,
doing
man.
a character.
yeah. And then one guy afterwards, he just kept coming up to me. This like old guy he'd done a really long set. And his joke that killed the room was his wife brings him food to work. And he's like 60. And he referred to her as Hordash. And that smashed it in that room.
It's a fucking good line, that means.
And he just kept coming up to me and shaking my hand. And he must have done it like 5 times. Like,
I think he was bi-curious.
that was a really good set, man. I think he was.
How many?
Tommy, how are you? What are you doing? Oh, you're getting your stand-up going and everything.
Yeah.
But it's a hell of a booking to take, isn't it? Painesville,
Painesville,
Ohio.
Ohio.
How did you end up doing?
I was in Cleveland,
Nerve
Ohio.
control,
We
yeah,
just
take the
finished
PA.
the 2 months, and I joined the Cleveland Facebook group. I've had to learn how to use Facebook. I know every social media except Facebook, and that's the one I'm on all the time now.
I'm so old.
Oh, it's just shit in it.
Because of the comedians groups.
Everyone's on fucking Facebook. So I joined one, and they were like, oh yeah, we got one in Painesville. And I went in, And I go in and I think, oh, maybe it's going to be a little right wing. It'll be fine. I'll go into this bar, and above the little stage where you're performing, there was a swastika, but it was a rainbow one.
Oh, that's nice. That's progress.
Is that what? Because I know the gays, and that doesn't help. And I know the Nazis, and that doesn't help. So I don't even know
Which way round is that? Have they shaped the rainbow?
No, it was a swastika, and it said "Rule hard, rule proud."
You're their dream. Bi-curious,
Racist gays.
No wonder
It
you
was
did well.
in Painesville. It was
You're
really
like the leaders here.
they're the white trash, and it was like
You
what?
look like a gay Nazi. You do though.
Beg your pardon.
You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Like you're Hitler's
What?
like dream. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and you're bi-curious.
Don't call me
probably put
Hitler's
that sign
dream.
up for you. They probably see
I'm a
you pulling
guest.
up and we're like print a rainbow swastika off, put it on the wall.
I'm a guest.
I'm a guest. He means it as a compliment.
Oh, does it? Because that was really unclear.
No, I do mean it as a compliment.
This is like Chanel Nutpig all over again. This is fucking.
Just block him.
Blonde
Leia.
hair, blue eyes, bi-curious. That is literally what that flag is.
You look like a gay Nazi. It's a compliment.
I don't see what the problem is here.
World's gone soft. You can't call anyone a gay Nazi these days and get away with it. What?
I think that's fine. That's what they were putting it up for. It's a rainbow swastika. They seen you pulling up, and they were like, "This is the British guy we've booked. Print off a rainbow swastika, lash it on the wall,
And,
make him feel welcome."
hang on. There's one crucial detail. It was on the back of a skateboard, and they were all skateboards hung up around the room.
Oh my god.
So I don't even who's
Gay Nazi
skating.
goths.
They're confused people,
It was properly like, what the fuck is going on in Painesville?
It's really they're moving forward, just not on the whole anti-Semitic thing.
Moving forward and backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what skateboards do, isn't it?
Clip it. Now that is a break.
Lids, do us a favour, yeah? You love us, don't you? You love this podcast. That's why you're listening to it. And especially if you're watching on YouTube, helps us immeasurably. If you go and leave a comment, like, subscribe, and turn the bell on, it sends us through the roof with the algorithm. It costs you absolutely nothing apart from half a second of your life and helps us no end. And you can follow us on socials, can't you, Dan?
Dude, yeah. Have a word pod. I nearly said my handle then. Have a word pod. Just give us a follow and comment, and don't just like something. Retweet it, share it, put it on your stories.
Just be sound.
Yeah,
Costs
be a-
nothing to be nice.
Be a good egg. I tell you what, everyone. If I was going to try and break a Guinness World Record and needed some sort of like sustenance, and I'd use Sneak. I'd use
And say just
Sneak.
before you do that, remember to plug Sneak.
All right, cool. So I'll do it. If you want to wank for 10 hours, Sneak. No, they probably don't want that as a. Use code word 10 for 10% off.
Hey, Dan,
Sneak.com.
how can I energize myself?
Oh.
Red Bull.
No, good. God. Unless I'm on a soapbox, I don't even want to be fucking hearing that.
Monster.
Sneak.
What is Sneak?
Come on, bro. Mate, you're on the fucking tube.
No, I'm asking you for the sponsor. Dan. No.
It's a sugar-free energy drink that I am quite partial to.
Tell me why I wouldn't just get a Coke.
What? Oh no, it's
Why?
way beyond this. Like we're talking
Really?
caffeine and all sorts of other goodness.
Simply the flavours. What flavour's that from?
I like cola, but the newest range is there's a toffee popcorn, and like there's a limey one that's the
Sounds
Blockbuster
delicious.
ripoff. They did the American range that I really like. Someone got in
Well, I'll
touch
be
and was like,
drinking
"What's your
Sneak."
favorite flavor?" Cherry bomb is the one. My favorite. I got a sweet ass tooth. But there's no sugar. That was the longest Sneak advert we've ever done.
I'll be drinking Sneak.
Question for you. You are starting your, or you have already started, as we've mentioned already, but you're looking to get fully fledged into stand-up.
Yeah, I
That's
really
the
am.
plan.
Yeah, totally, man.
How many, are you still sort of aware of the amount of gigs you've done at this stage, or are you beyond that now?
I've done
One in Painesville.
but these are all like 5-minute slots. I've done 7 5-minute slots, and then since 2022, 30 gigs, but like as a YouTuber, so it's not stand up,
Okay.
but like on stage.
And what sort of sparked it? Is this something you've always wanted to do?
So I've always like been into it, and I remember like my mum took me to see Daniel Sloss in Nottingham, and I was enjoying it. And then Bo Burnham Inside came out when I was 16, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. I want to watch this other stuff. This is amazing.
Yeah.
And then a year after that, I was on holiday, and my dad gave me Steve Martin's book, Born Standing Up, and I was sort of like, I just hit 10 million subscribers, and I was like starting to feel a bit like I'd done what I wanted to do with YouTube, and like I don't know what to do next.
I think if we get to 10 million subscribers on here, I'll feel like we've done quite well as podcasters.
We're on for it.
Yeah.
We're on for it. In the next
on track.
280 years, we have to live a long time.
You'll get there.
Go
though.
and like him sub now, please. Get us just 100k.
Nice
My
call.
man's got 14 mil. All we want is, right now is 100k.
No, I want 14 mil. I want
Okay.
every if you're a
You got
Tommy
14.8
subscriber,
mil.
you subscribe to us.
Please get us to 100k. Like, just do it.
Yeah,
and
guys,
then we'll
don't
be
be
happy.
pricks. Come on now.
Come on, guys, like and subscribe.
It's one click. Don't take the piss.
Sorry. Oh, I can't do a fucking sneak advert.
Go and sub, please. We want a nice plaque.
Sneak.
Thank you.
A little plaque like Pete.
That skateboard joke is worth 100,000 subscribers alone.
Go and do it.
Pull your head out, you fucking. In fact, let's just get aggressive with it. Subscribe.
You fucking cunts. Give us a sub now.
I'm
or we'll get
sneak
you.
out my tits.
Adam has been in not 1, but 70 fights. And we can make it 71.
year.
A year.
Yeah.
For 10 years.
10 years.
So what's the goal with stand-up?
Yeah,
you,
so
want,
sorry, should we go?
you want to be a...
Yeah, so I read Steve Martin's book and I was like, holy shit. And then I started getting more into it and watching more. And then I spoke to Sloss and he was like, you should do an open mic. I was like, And he was like, do an open mic or you're going to be shit forever. And I went, okay. So I did one. I was like, this is fucking hard.
Where was your first one?
In London, in Camden. In
How
London.
many in? The crowd.
20, I want to say.
Sounds good. That's good.
It's all been basements or fucking... wasn't upstairs, attics in London. It's just been fucking that. Yeah, man, I was shitting myself and I went up and I delivered it like a YouTube script and I was talking like this and this. And then finally I was like, hang on, what if I just talk like how I normally talk? And I've started doing that and now I got double the laughs. Genuinely, over hitting like 14 million subscribers, the most like fulfilling thing in the past like 2 years has been like, oh my God, if I talk like myself, I get more laughs. This is fucking awesome.
Oh, the thrill of a gig going well
my
is
God.
an unbelievable
And
natural
man,
high.
and I have shit that I had my first, as Sloss would say, because he's like my mentor with it, like a death on stage the other day. That was fucking horrible. Because I was like, because I'm,
now all of us are.
yeah. So basically, I like on the internet, I like got really famous for being like the kid of the internet. So for me, when I was on tour, I was like, I'm going to write about that my audience will never expect. I'm going to write about sex. I'm going to do material about that. No, because no one's done that before. My audience will never hear it. And I went to this open mic. I was like, these people are not ready for me, the kid of the internet, to talk about sex. And I start doing it, and then it immediately becomes clear that I am just a man who is rambling on about his dick for 5 whole minutes. And I was like, and this is the worst part. I was like, I've never been more confident that a set was going to land because it killed in Painesville, Ohio. I was like, if Painesville love it, then everywhere else would.
Those gay Nazis love that
I
stuff.
just love a dick joke. Yeah, and I was like so proud of this, and I was like, oh man. And I just, do you want to know whose first gig it was seeing me? My mum's. I was like, Mum, come along. It's going to be a bit edgy, but I need you to film it.
You invited your mother for the first dick joke set.
Yeah, me and my mum, it's not weird. My mum, like, she's great. Not
No,
in,
I mean,
not
I'm
in
just-
an incest way, though.
No,
sorry.
that's not what I'm saying. Just in a sort of
Me and
like,
me mum, we talk about this stuff all the time.
in a sense of like, what you want to do your dick jokes in secret.
And that's also what became. And I was like, oh, you know what? My mum's in the room. I'll make it less awkward. So at the beginning of the set, I was like, oh, guys, my mum's in the room tonight. So things are going to be a little awkward. Anyway, my penis. And I was like, oh my God. So that
Do you
was.
talk about sex to your mum? Because I've never once had that conversation with my mum.
We don't talk.
I know you have with my mum.
Like, as soon as you started talking, I was like, I don't.
But like, obviously, she's a single parent, so I just had to learn, on the job.
I didn't learn. We didn't. My parents have always. I'm like an only child, so you sort of have to get over talking about weird shit eventually because you don't have like a person.
I know what you're getting at though. You're talking about like the bees and the
Yeah, I've never gone,
birds
Mum,
stuff.
like, what's fannies and that? She's never. I had to
Really?
Because everyone else has done that chat.
No, but
Mum,
I bet your
what's
dad.
funny?
I bet your dad sat you
your
down
dad
and
did.
told you how to fuck.
No. What?
Showed you, don't talk.
Sit down. Turn
Bet
the
your dad
turn
sat
the
you down,
Formula One off.
turned you
I know you're
round.
obsessed. Yeah, it was a practical.
Mummy bird feeds the chicks.
Oh, the baby bird. Oh.
Sorry, did anyone in here's parents teach them how to have
No,
sex? Because
my dad was-
I thought that was a bit of a question, but
Like
yeah,
my
okay, it's not
partner with her mum, they're very, very open with sex. Whenever she'd have obviously she'd have boyfriends before me, she was very aware of being safe and having chats about condoms and that. And
That's exactly
Yeah,
how
my
it
mum
should
just
be.
said, wear a condom. I don't mind what you do, just wear a condom. And I was like, all right.
My mum just said, jizz on
Fight in
him.
the garage. You got a condom on, Tommy. Be safe.
I don't care what you do.
You
wear a
never
condom.
leave the house without a condom.
Go empty the dishwasher. Hang on.
Go to us there. You got a condom on. I don't care what you do.
So what? This is so embarrassing, right? I've never said this before, but because my mum said that, she was like, whatever you do, just use a condom. When I was like 16 and have one in my wallet just in case.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Finn's,
that's not Finn.
Finn gave me one though to stick in my wallet.
Oh no.
And I was like, you know
Finn's
what, Mum?
24. He's still doing that.
And I never used it.
It's a good idea, though.
Hey,
It's
thank
good
you.
advice.
You're ready to fuck.
And then one time it fell out in front of a load of people, and I went,
But what, I don't know what the embarrassment
You
is.
should
It's
have put
like,
it
yeah,
on.
I fuck and I'm safe.
Mate, I used to
Well,
be
the problem
called,
is
I used to be called
didn't
Nut Pig.
Did you have the chat? Did you not ever say about
My mum spoke to me when I was in the bath.
through the door or?
No, I wasn't in the bath yet. I was running the bath.
All right.
And
Look at that water coming out of that tap, son. Reminds me of a little chat we've been needing to have.
well, there was a period in my life where for a few months, my dad was away working for a few months. And I think it was at that time when my mum was like, he's going to start wanking soon. Him. So she tried to have the chat with me, but I already knew. You know what I mean? We've been wanking since year 4. This was a year 5 chat, right?
Oh,
So she
God.
come in, she was like, you're going to start. And I was like, Mum, I know what you're talking about and it sound on. Let's not do it. I told her to fuck off.
All right. So you preempted the sex chat and called it off.
I just knew what I knew what she was about to start hinting
We
at.
learned all that shit dead young.
hey,
What?
we never learnt about wanking in school
I remember when I found out what a blowjob
or
was. And I
anywhere.
was dead
I never learnt about wanking.
You never learned about wanking in school?
No, we didn't learn about. We had the sex. I
No,
like sex
no.
video.
I mean, with the boys, we then taught it. Like it went round. Have you heard what wanking is?
They went to a Catholic school.
yeah,
we
we
had a
didn't.
lesson.
I was well behind. I didn't know about this for ages.
Yeah, we were. I think
Did
we
you
knew.
say you found out what a blowjob was and you got sad?
Yeah, I remember thinking I was far too young to know what a blowjob was.
Yeah, you've said this. Was it genuine, lads? Was it genuinely year 4 and 5?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
Come on.
Yeah.
How old are you there? 8.
18.
When I started wanking, nothing came out. And then one time I pulled my foreskin all the way back for the first time and I thought it broke me dick.
Oh, I remember that. I was at the doctor's and the doctor's was like, oh, man, because I have a proper body horror, I like can't, arsehole still, just, oh, God. But they fucking were like, the doctor was like, when you're at the doctor when you're young and it's a kid and it's not weird, and he was like, he did that. And I was like, oh, I've got second dick. It was just fucking horrible.
Sorry.
And he pulled it back and I was like, what the hell?
Tommy, what? When you were a kid, you were at the doctor and he touched your dick?
Yeah, but
In what?
hang on, to fix it, not in a,
Oh, to fix it?
It's broke, son. I'll fix that.
yeah, but you've had your dick and balls touched by a doctor, but don't look at me like that's weird.
How's it broke?
I think it was just hurting to pee, and I was like, "Oh, doc, the dick's hurting to pee." And he was like, "Don't worry, look at this second penis you have." And I was like, "Oh,
Use that one. I only got my dick touched when I was unconscious by a doctor because I had an operation. I had to get it reduced.
I
yeah."
thought it
Do
was-
you know what I had
I thought it
about
was one of the losses.
2 months ago? I had a testicle operation.
Did you?
Yeah, I had testicular torsion, and they had
Oh
to go in.
no! We've spoken about that before.
Oh yeah,
Are we?
and they opened my balls and they turned them inside out.
Were you worried you were going to lose one?
I was worried about everything that day. When I was going in to get my balls ripped open, nothing sends you more upset than a doctor looking you in the eyes and explaining what he's going to do to your testicles soon.
You've had a lot of doctors around your dick and balls, mate.
I have. I actually really have.
Yeah. I don't think it's
Great.
as normal
That's
as
how I
you think it is.
learned.
So you've got inverted testicles?
Did you not have the? Chat?
No, they're right now. But in order to do the surgery, he had to fucking turn them into wings.
Brother. Bruh.
Yeah, no.
I thought I had bollock cancer as a kid.
Yeah.
Why?
All right.
Well, I've now just put 2 and 2 together. So a few years ago, I started getting a pain in my groin, and I
Yeah.
thought I had like an STD or something. It turned out I just had an inflamed cum pipe, right? But like
Sperm
when I was
canal.
when I was a kid, I thought I found a lump on my bollocks, and I told my dad I want to go to the doctors because I think I've got like testicular cancer. Like we were taught in school to like fidget with our balls, and I've been doing it, and I found a lump. And we went to doctors, and he did feel me balls. Yeah, you just like brought some on me back,
come
and he
on,
was
guys,
like, "Oh, you've
it's
just
not.
got a big cum pipe."
He said that.
I don't think he
He
said
said that.
those exact words.
He was
to
like,
my
"Mate,
9-year-old
You know, if
self.
you can go 4 feet, that's a fucking world record as well, but with a cum pipe like yours.
Oh, you've just got a big cum pipe.
Hey, do you know what happened to me last night that was properly, I shat myself, right? I was walking home and I was like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to relax and get ready for bed. Got to be up in the morning. I was walking home through Brighton and this guy, don't worry, it's going to get to a horrific body story, all right? That's at the end of this. And I was walking home and this kid, and I had my headphones on really loud, went, oh, in my face. No one's ever done that to me before.
This was on the street last night.
Yeah, on the street, in the dark. 2 kids did that to me. So I took down my headphones and I went, that was awesome. That was really cool. And then I was like, oh, I could have said something epic. And I just fucking said that.
Like?
So I was thinking, this was my genuine thought in the moment, what I should have done. This was when I was at my most cross. I should have gone, hey, come here. And then turned around and had a piss on him. But I thought that would have been too
Can't
hard.
get your dick
But
out
I
and
was
piss on
really
kids.
cross at the time. I was like, and I really needed a wee. So I was really cross.
I did stand there and go, oh, God, we should move.
Would have gone, hey, watch this, mate. I've got 2 dicks. And then do that to him. then just and then chase after him. And I know that the piss would come back on me as I'm running, but it'd be worth it.
Sorry,
I didn't do
I'm
any
worried
of
that
that.
in the future someone's going to try and mug you and you'll get your dick out. I'm worried that that's not a great...
It was my
I think
first
that's a
thought.
legitimate
Good
defense
tactic.
tactic.
Good.
That is a great, yeah. What you should do if you ever get mugged is take off all your clothes and shit yourself and start like screaming, because then why would they attack you?
Yeah. That's what they teach you in the Marines. Like if someone breaks into your house, if you shit on the floor and wank at them, they'll leave.
Were you in the Marines?
The Marines.
He
are-
was.
I've
didn't
know a
think-
fella who
He's
was.
basically done the training.
But yeah, and then I get home.
He's got IBS. He's a Green Beret.
And I've been watching Stranger Things, all right? So I'm already a bit like, oh, there's a bit of body horror going on when he's got all this shit going on and he coughs up that slug. And I feel my toe and I go, that's a bit weird. And I go down and my big toenail is just coming off.
Oh, it's happened
And I
to the
go,
rest of us.
it turns out I bashed it ages ago and your toenail can just come off.
Yeah.
But it was like 10 o'clock and I was already on edge after this guy shouted at me and I didn't piss on him. And I was just like, I just thought, and it's still there, like they thought it's still coming off.
It'll
I just
come
thought
off, it's dead.
If it falls off, then you just get like a nubbin for a toe. Your nail doesn't grow back.
no, they grow back.
If the root comes out. you
Oh
just get
yeah,
like
if
a
the little booty bit comes out, yeah, but mine didn't. Mine just peeled off at the top.
Oh, really? My booty bits came out.
Oh, the
The,
bot.
the bit at the bottom, this bit.
Oh yeah, you're not gonna get a toe back.
No, I am.
No, you're
No,
not.
you're gonna
Yeah,
have
I
a little
am.
nubbin for a
No,
toe.
you're gonna get a little like weird, like it being chewing it.
No, I can't have 3 knobs. No. It's gonna come back.
No, not
Don't
properly.
say this.
Not properly.
Yeah, it is.
Tommy Dick Toes.
No, it's fucking. Oh, Chanel nut.
What about Tommy
in
Dick
it.
Toes? What about
Tommy Dick Toes?
No.
Yeah.
I'm the guest.
There's a
Gotta
character.
come back.
There's a character in Phoenix Nights called Tommy Dick Fingers.
Tommy Dick Fingers.
It will. Are you being serious?
Yeah, but you're Tommy Dick Toes now.
But you're not a doctor.
I'm famously not a doctor.
It'll come back, won't it, Dan? You seem like the most adult in this room by age.
I don't know.
Don't talk to him about. He doesn't. He had a lump on his foot for 4 years and just let it like go away.
Yeah, I had a lump on my foot for about 4 months, and then it went away. That's fine, isn't it? It's fine. I've beaten cancer.
No.
Yeah, worrying.
It was a gangster cyst, wasn't it?
It's a gangster shit.
What up, Dan?
What was it? It was a gangster cyst, wasn't
A
it?
ganglion cyst.
Ganglion cyst.
A gangster cyst.
What's Mr. Beast like, Tommy?
He's just tired.
tired.
Did you have a falling out with him? Was that
No?
was there not some burger prank or something?
Oh,
that-
well, no. He fucking is a burger place that I went to. I just took the piss out of him a little bit because they were shit burgers. And then it turned out that he'd sued the place because of how bad the burgers
Oh,
were.
yeah.
So it was a really well-aged prank, basically.
He's closed them down now, isn't he? He's focused on his snacks.
Because they
isn't
were
he?
so shite. And at the time, I had one. I went, this is shite. And everyone else was around him not saying that. And I had one. And he went, no, they're not. And it was just a bit of a laugh. And then it turned out that they were,
Yeah.
like, clinically bad.
Oh, really?
Which is a shame as well, because I thought they were like a 4 out of 10 when I was there.
He seems like a very busy guy.
Yeah, he's nice. He's sort of just, like, really busy.
Is his productions with him being like the top kind of independent YouTuber, are his productions like next level, kind of breathtaking? when you're
Yeah.
involved?
I've never been to one of his in real life ones, but I wouldn't want to be him. Like, it's a lot of, when you've got such high overheads that if he like got sick for 2 weeks, he'd fucking nearly lose his company. It's like that level of like madness.
Because he puts so much of them. He makes a
just
ton of money, but he
reinvests it all,
puts
yeah,
so much back in.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Like, it's $600 million a year, and he's putting nearly all of that back into his videos.
50 or something.
Is it true that he offered $1 billion for his channel and turned it down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Got offered $1
But,
billion and said
like
it
you
down.
would though.
Yeah, of course, because the growth that he can do. But so if someone
Yeah,
to say, right, you can just have a bill now, it must be hard to say no.
I would
So that-
struggle for my channel.
If someone offered you $1 billion, you'd say no.
Oh, well, billions, like, I just love my channel so much, though. That'd be like, I know it sounds stupid, but like giving away your house.
The thing is, if you don't need it, if you're earning money and your channel's making money and you love what you're doing, like, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I suppose, because what are you going to do
Yeah.
with the billion?
Well, we have a channel. What would we sell it for?
That would
It'd
be like,
so
would you
hard.
do a
$7
billion
grand.
to never do touring again?
Huh?
Would you take $1 billion to never do comedy again?
Can I still do this?
No.
Then no. I need a creative outlet.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And you can like find another one, but like, you love it.
Yeah, the $1 billion would make you happy with it.
No.
No, you can help people, but.
I mean, it made me
fucking
happy
die.
for a good year. Like, that year, it'd be class.
Yeah.
You'd miss gigging within 2 or 3 weeks,
Getting
though.
sucked off in a yacht.
Yeah, but
I miss the glee.
you would miss. No, but you would. After the 9th yacht nosh,
Yeah.
you'd be like, I'd love to do 15 at hot water.
I would, yeah. But then someone else would come along and suck me off on the yacht again, and I'd be like, 10.
Girls, we've got to keep noshing him off. Otherwise, he's going to keep applying for gigs on Facebook.
It's essentially what Conor McGregor's doing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Adam, before I got in here, Dan said that when you do gig, this is a real topic changer, you don't write down material. Is
I
that
don't, yeah.
so? How does that work?
What do you mean?
Like, so do you not?
I just think of
do you
stuff
have
that
a
I'm
rough
going to say
idea
and
of
then
what you're going
remember
to
it.
say, or
What?
do you have a rough idea of what you're going to say?
So it depends what show I'm doing. I mean, when I'm doing an hour now, I'm forced to write it down because Alfie Brown, who directs my stand-up,
Yeah.
my hours, the current one I'm doing and the last one at least, he forces me to write a lot more of it down when we're actually working on stuff. When I'm doing a 20, 30-minute set, like tonight I'm doing a corporate gig in Manchester.
Yeah.
And that's now 2 episodes in a row that we've mentioned that on. We've recorded this episode with Tommy on the same day we recorded with Ian Stone. I'm doing a corporate gig in Manchester tonight. I've got no idea right this second what I'm going to say tonight.
Really?
No. I mean,
So I don't even.
Yeah, but that comes with
I
14
mean, he knows.
years
Hang on,
experience.
but he knows you know the bits. You just don't know which bits.
I mean, I don't know the bits tonight. I don't.
So you just like going up and like this, like just sort of.
No,
chatting
no, no,
shit?
no. Like, there's bits in my head. Like, there's routines in my head that are written. They're just not written.
Okay.
He's gonna pull out the files.
I will
He's
go
not
on
gonna
stage and be
riff.
like, right, I'll do me bit about Primark, and I'll start, which is a 2-minute bit, and then I'll do that, and then I'll do the next one and whatever.
Okay, so it's not like you're just going up with.
I'm not
fuck all to say.
freestyling. No.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I'm just like
It's not like in a Google Doc.
no.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't have a notebook filled with like word for word writing of jokes. No.
Does that not? That would because the biggest stress I get before I get like the biggest anxiety is right before on stage. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking forget what to say. Do you not get that?
No, because if I forget what I was going to say, I'll just say something else.
Oh,
That's experience, Tommy. That's just.
fucking hell.
It's like
That's-
if you tried to
that's
make a YouTube video,
miles.
you'd think it was so easy because you've got so much
Yeah.
experience. He's got 14 years. You've got 14 million subscribers. He's got 14
hell.
years of doing it.
That's mad.
It's just
Yeah,
flexing.
it's not necessarily the most common way of doing it, and it drives Alfie insane when he's trying to work with me and direct
Yeah.
me. He's like, it's impressive and it shows a certain level of talent, but it's not easy to work with a partner on.
How much? So do you know if you're like in a room on tour? Sorry, do you mind me just asking?
No,
you
yeah,
something?
go.
So if you're like on tour and you're doing a room and something sort of, how much would you go off your plan in that room? Like, would you mind or would you? Fucking...
It depends. It really does depend on what happens in the room, what stage of the show, what someone says. Like the other night, I was doing a warm-up show in London at Top Secret Comedy Club, and I was about 40 minutes in, and I was doing a routine that is essentially a 2-minute rant with one punchline at the end, and the 2 minutes doesn't have any laughs in. And the reason I'm doing that is that's a comedic technique of sort of the metaphor I would use is if your comedy's like a balloon. So if you just put a little bit of air in the balloon, a little bit of tension, and you pop it, you'll get a laugh, but it won't be a massive one. If you do 2 minutes of no punchline, the audience are sort of constantly being like, "Where's the laugh? Where's the laugh? Where's the funny bit coming?"
Yeah.
The balloon's bigger, so if you pop it, the laugh's bigger. So I spent 2 minutes in a joke in the show I'm doing at the minute, and just before the punchline, someone heckled with something really dull and boring. It never got a laugh. It didn't even make his friends laugh. He just looked like a fucking tit. I did go off for a 2 minute, 3 minute tangent, then just calling him a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And then I did the punchline, which got like it normally gets an 8 or a 9 out of 10 laugh. It got like a 6.
Yeah.
I
And,
was so frustrated.
Because you
and
lost that.
but I
like,
literally said to the guy, I was like, I'm going to send you my special when it comes out, and I'm going to show you how much you've just ruined that joke by saying what you've just said.
Yeah.
Because, like, it depends how funny someone is. If someone's just being shit and annoying, I don't want to get a big laugh from them because then they think they've helped you
Yeah.
and they'll do it again. If someone's just being dull or boring, I'll make it really awkward in the room because they'll feel bad about it. And I trust myself that I can get the show back on track afterwards. And it might take me a couple of minutes to do so. But I trust the rest of my act where I'm like, I can make this awkward as fuck and I'll still finish strongly.
How do you like refine material when you've not wrote it down? Is that like a different
Just
process?
mentally.
Yeah.
Just literally, like, I'll just cut words out and say them different on a few different nights and try and remember the best way to say it.
Would you say
it's not the most efficient way of doing it, the way I do it. It's not, but I don't.
Because Bill Burr does a similar thing, right?
Totally. And he is someone I think, he's someone who I enjoy watching as a audience member. Like, from a technique perspective, I think he's one of the best of all time.
What do you mean?
I think you have to have a certain suspension of belief when you're watching a stand-up comic. You have to sort of let yourself believe as the audience that they are saying what they're saying for the first time. I think he is very convincing in that. I think it sounds like he's just walked on and is saying it for the first time. I don't really like overly scripted, obviously, the thousandth time they've said it, comics. That's why I don't like one-liners. It's why I don't like overly performative comics. I actually think a comic you mentioned before, who's one of my favourites, John Mulaney, is often, for me, quite guilty of sounding very practiced and rehearsed.
Yeah.
But I think he's so good, and the jokes he writes are so strong that it actually overpowers his performance for me. And not everyone's the same as me. But like about 10 years ago now, someone said to me, would you pay to see yourself live? And I said, no. And they said, what are you doing? And they said, you should be a comic you would want to see. And the comic I want to see makes it sound like they're saying it for the first time. And if I knew my act word for word and never changed the inflections, the tone, the wording ever, I think it would start to sound too practiced. I'm about to do the tour show I've been doing for a year for the 110th time this weekend. It has to sound like I've said it like less than a handful of times, or it's not a good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Why
I don't
is
want it.
that?
I don't want it to be overly worded because then it will sound practiced, and I don't want it to sound practiced because I don't enjoy watching that.
Wow. Okay, that's
So
awesome.
listen and learn.
I genuinely have spent so much time just ringing up people and asking them about stuff like this. I love hearing about it.
Yeah.
Next step is to get the stage time. That's you can learn a lot by listening and asking.
Yeah.
But then the stage time is where it's at.
When I spent like 2 months writing when I was away, I tried to do like an hour a day. Now I've got back, and every time I do a gig, if I goes to shit or if it goes really well, I'm just like, I learn so much. Like I'm only doing like one a week in London. That's like a 5-minute because it's such the Brighton scene that's just so. If anyone listening to this knows where to book places in London, please book. Well,
I can certainly point you in the right direction. We'll talk on WhatsApp over like where to
I
help
would
you
love
get
to
some spots.
just do spots. 'Cause-
You are doing it the right way though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people with your platform would not do it the way you're doing. And Slossers give you some really good advice. Like if you put a tour on sale now, it will sell. You would sell a lot of tickets and you could go on stage in front of people who love you and do stand up to those people and they will enjoy it.
But it wouldn't be good though.
It wouldn't be good. That's the thing. And in this era we're in now, there's a lot of creators, not just YouTubers, but people who do silly little like to camera videos on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. And people get a following and then they go on tour and they haven't done the miles in
Yeah.
comedy clubs and open mics to be able to do stand-up. There's no shortcut to being actually good at stand-up. There's shortcuts to selling tickets and having a profile where you can sell stand-up tickets, but there's no shortcut to actually being good at it, apart from get on stage as often as you can, do as many gigs as you can. Don't be trying to write a new 10 minutes every time you get on stage. Actually try and refine what you've been saying and doing.
I've done 1.5 like 6 times.
Yeah.
It's like,
You're doing the right thing. There's some people in London who are sort of still doing the open mic and shorter spot circuit, and I'll be able to sort of ask them for the right place to go.
That'd be awesome. Because you can do like 2 a night, apparently, people say, and I like want to figure out how you do that.
Well, I did 6 on Friday in London and 5 on Saturday.
In one night?
Yeah, I just ran between the venues and
In London?
yeah.
And
I
when
just
you're ready, mate, start your own gig. Just, then you can get a bit more stage time.
Oh,
You
I don't
can
really
help-
think I want to be an MC, though.
I know,
No,
but
you
it's
don't- you
just
don't have-
stage time.
You also don't have to
Book an MC and then book yourself.
book an MC and just
Give
do 10
yourself
minutes
10.
every month,
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
You only need 20, 25 people and it'll be a nice gig.
and you'll get them.
Yeah. Sure. I think, because I just don't want to, like, test my stuff in front of my audience.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
but
I think if
you're-
I can
you're
make
right.
someone who isn't my audience laugh, then I could definitely.
But
make
you
mine
need
laugh.
stage time. So for, like, if there's a way of hustling, so many people start comedy and a way to get more stage time. Adam did it. I've done it. You put your own gig on. It gives you that stage time you're looking for.
But to be fair, I think you are like. It sounds like we disagree a little bit here, but I would wait a while before you did that because I think
Yeah.
Because you're not trying to sell tickets to your
No,
YouTube
yeah. And
subscribers.
even when I am ready to do a 60 to my audience, I'm going to do it to like 50 people and then try and do a support for someone and
Yeah.
then do the like it's years away. But I
Yeah.
want to be like, like 6 years ago when I was like a kid, I'd look at like KSI and be like, wow, maybe one day I could be like as good as them.
yeah.
And it takes like ages. And now I'm like confident and like, yeah, I'm a really good YouTuber. And now when I watch like other stand-ups, I'm like, oh, I'm shit, but I bet one day I could be as good
You
as them. I
can.
just want to do
It
whatever
just takes time and effort.
Yeah.
Do you have some correspondence?
Yeah, we've got some man play.
Oh,
Yep.
Harold,
What?
who's sitting in for Finn. Man play. Man play is what you do at home just to mess around. Things that you do that you think are a bit weird, but other people also do. Example, running up the stairs on all fours.
Oh, that's sick, isn't it?
That kind of shit, yeah.
Or another example from Dylan McFarlane. Wag Wagalid's got a man play for you. When driving through McDonald's drive-through, I make a car noise when they tell me to drive to the next window,
Oh, that's ace.
which makes you go faster.
100%. Oh, I love driving just to annoy my wife and children. Such an idiot.
Next one from John McMahon.
Sorry, just before you said this, I've got one for drive-throughs,
Yep.
which is I just put an accent on and change the accent to everything.
Yeah.
So I'll put an accent on while I'm ordering, change it at the first window and change it again at the second one. It's class. Just when I'll do it in the car on my own.
Is this yours, love? Yeah. That wasn't your voice. Well, it was, wasn't it? 1-0.
Master of many voices.
Scopes.
John McMahon says, whenever I have a bath, after I pull the plug out at the end, I'll stay in the bath and pretend I'm some sort of hippo or something, wallowing in the slowly depleting watering hole before the long and harsh drought ahead.
I'll pretend I'm some sort of hippo.
Men are weird, aren't they?
No, but I get it though.
Oh,
You've got to stay there and
no.
watch the water kind of.
I hate that
Go.
feeling of being wet in a bath and there's no water in it anymore.
Do you know,
I know.
it makes you feel fat being in a bath without water.
Yeah,
Do you know?
you're aware of
You
gravity
are
way
really-
more.
yeah.
Joe, I don't. Am I allowed to chime in? Is that?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Sorry,
It's encouraged.
it's a new segment, and I
It's
just don't want to be.
encouraged.
Your name's in the title.
Do you know what I can't do is if I get out of the shower, I fucking like militantly dry my back. If I put on a shirt and my back, the top bit of my back that's hard to dry is wet, I just feel like a bastard all day.
I know what you mean.
Do you know, I'm like this.
Yeah.
Do you ever put your undies on too quick? You haven't dried your arsehole properly?
Yeah.
Oh, the soggy gusset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking hard.
I stayed in a hotel last night and they didn't have
Show off.
full-size towels. They had like flannel towels
Oh, yeah.
at a hotel.
What?
I know. It made me feel like
What hotel was this?
it was the Printworks. I mean, I'm not sure if we're allowed to name drop the Printworks.
Yeah, get better towels, but it
Yeah.
works.
It was like
Yeah, prick.
yeah,
Oh, I
Like
had
the
sex in there.
Flex.
Really?
Yeah, years ago.
Wiped it up with a flannel towel.
It's from Noah H. One for Manplay. I want to hit the griddy in Auschwitz because I wanted to be the first and maybe the only person to ever do it.
No, that's not man play.
Say that again.
That's
Oh,
insane.
That is
I
foul.
want to hit the griddy in Auschwitz because I
The
want
griddy?
to be,
What's the griddy?
The little fucking like celebration. It's a celebration, like a Fortnite dance.
The NFL players love it. You can't do the gritty in Auschwitz.
You can't.
And
You
also,
should
that's
be.
not man play. That's not things people do around.
So that's not man play, but the idea of doing something that no one has ever done.
I like
Here's the
that's
thing:
like-
you shouldn't be a man doing the gritty. Never mind in Auschwitz. Like that is.
Yeah, any form of celebration in Auschwitz looks ill-tasted.
Yeah.
Ill-tasted?
Yeah, don't do like
You
the
know what
Alan
I meant.
Shearer.
Yeah, the Alan Shearer is the worst one, I think.
Yeah. Come on, everyone.
The Benjani?
I think it's the Alan Shearer.
Oh, it is absolutely the Alan Shearer. I just forgot what the Alan Shearer was.
Colin Wiseman said, I like to weigh my own shite occasionally, not literally, but I'll weigh myself before and after a poo and calculate the difference. My record is almost a full kilo.
Oh, yeah, welcome.
No, it isn't. No one
Welcome to
shits a
dieting.
kilogram. He's full of shite. I did do this literally this morning, though.
How much did you lose?
0.2 of a kilogram. And I mucked as well. Like, so I'm telling you right now.
Didn't you lose 0.6 last night?
What?
Weren't you on the toilet all last night?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Do you ever have a poo where you're really fighting for it, and then afterwards, when you've won, before you wipe, you sort of stand around to look at what you've just defeated? is that not man play? Is that?
That is
cut
man
that.
play.
That is
But
okay,
I-
cool.
But no.
No! Just to see.
That's the
Yeah.
epitome of man play.
When it's like, oh god, and you really feel like you're gonna
Yeah.
lose about half, and you like got hands on the walls, you're sweating.
You think you're
Then
going to see a
afterwards-
small tree down there?
Yeah, you afterwards you're like, I need to see this before I start wiping, and it makes the wiping process a lot longer, but it's fucking worth
When it
it.
disgusts you though, like when it's a bad
No, I
one.
feel pride.
Really, yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
That came up my ass.
I'm like, you're my bitch, and you're going in the sewage.
I haven't passed the solid since 9/11.
It was a tragedy.
That was the real bad tragedy that year, mate.
Never forget.
We last solid shite. Any more, Harold?
There's one more from Lewis Morton. Man play. When me and my mates are in a lift, we stick our middle finger up at the door and see who's the first to back out the door as the door's open. See if anyone's there.
I used to play cunt roulette.
Oh, we used to do that on the phone. Yeah. Like if Carl was on the phone to like the bank or like someone important, the bank or like a funeral home or something, and he was like on
It was
hold.
one or the other.
He'd be on the phone and I'd go, cunt roulette. And then he'd go, oh. And what he'd have to do is just go, cunt, 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 cunt. And just hope that he managed to just not say it as they come back on the phone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cunt roulette.
roulette.
I'm doing that.
I did work experience at ITV Granada. And do you remember Tony Morris?
Yeah, Oh, he died recently, didn't he?
So he.
Was he the black newsreader?
Yeah. So he used to have his.
He
would
was
make-
black and a newsreader. He
Yeah.
didn't just read black news. Just carry on.
He used to do a thing where he would, in between the breaks and when they're cutting between the features, he'd have his feet up on the desk and he'd like either be swearing or he'd like give the finger at the camera and then drop down and do it.
Like that woman
Yeah, but-
Miriam, is it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he was great because there's no photos of Tony Morris sitting off the
He
camera.
seemed cool, him.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
The BBC, the full video, the BBC one's class.
It's like 10, and then she's
And
doing
she's
all
doing a
that.
countdown. The last one's that, and then she's like,
Yeah. And she's kept the job. I'm glad that's happened.
yeah, she
hasn't
didn't do
fucked it
anything
up.
wrong.
No.
The camera person did, or the director, whoever it was. She's just having a laugh, and we should all be encouraged to have more of a laugh with our friends.
I think she probably had a bit of a stern chat, though, to
happened
not
to-
be flicking V's at
It
the
happened to
start of the
her
news.
again the other day, but luckily she wasn't swearing. She was caught off guard getting her hair done. She's like, oh, I'm on. So she's done it to her twice. Luckily, she's
It's mad that they were broadcasting from the salon.
She needs to start concentrating when the news starts.
Why? Why?
What do you
Yeah.
mean? What?
Why do they have to take it
Who's
so serious?
bothered?
No one's asked. I'd respect it more if you're like, I don't know, shite in it. Bombs and that. Whoa.
Oh, fucking grim. Another grim day.
Yeah. Be
The
honest.
Reds won. Let us know who you support. You know what I mean?
If the newsreaders were honest and real people, I'd respect them. Not that I don't respect them, but I'd respect them.
Hang on. You say that, and then you go to America and you watch their news, and they're all cunts being real people. Have you ever watched American news?
Or like Fox.
They've all got
Just
opinions.
any American, they're all like it's like a podcast. It's not.
Yeah,
even,
but I'm
they're like,
into it.
Here's what I reckon the vibe
It's
of what's
also
been going
editorial.
on.
But I like it. We were talking about this when we were in New York. We were watching Sports Centre.
BBC is sick.
What?
BBC News is fucking awesome. It's the one bit of England that everyone takes
I hate
seriously.
all of it.
It's like,
TV
yeah.
license would
We
be
were
bad.
watching Sports Centre in America, and it was Shannon Sharp talking to like the leading NBA guy, Stephen Smith.
Stephen-
Stephen,
yeah, he does
Stephen
do
A.
it.
Smith.
He does
Yeah,
UFC
that's
stuff
it,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
And they were talking about LeBron, right? But they're arguing, like properly arguing, like over whether he's the best of all time, whether his winning record means he can be considered because he's lost more and whatever. And they both like really believed what they were saying, like, and it mattered to them. And that just doesn't happen over here.
It happens a bit on, like,
Because it's seen as uncouth.
Here's the thing. In England, if we have a problem with someone, you just like chat shit about them for hours, right? Yeah. Do you know how, and this is, I hate to hark on, but do you know after my Painesville, Ohio gig, a guy came up to me who'd done his whole set was about pop culture, and he came up to me and he had a few drinks and he went, "Man, your set could be so much funnier." I says, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah. If you just stopped talking about sex, you'd be funnier." And I was like, I didn't have a go. I didn't. Just like with those kids that went like that in my face, I couldn't think of anything to say. But I thought, who the fuck comes up to
Honesty.
someone?
Yeah.
Well,
You should have
I
pissed
would
on
never
him.
want that.
You should have pissed on
That's
him.
what I
Because he
should
was
have
a
done.
gay Nazi and he would have loved it, man.
my room 102, I don't know if we're doing it, is small talk.
Oh yeah,
I fucking hate
big
it.
talk only.
Just come out, like, you come over, oh, but yeah, it's a bit hot, isn't it? Well, what a mad gig. You came over to it and you're shite. Not small talk. When you get in a taxi and like, oh, bloody hell, mate, the traffic's bad. I'd rather he said nothing or chatted something interesting. I fucking hate small
Yeah,
talk.
but
Does my head in.
I don't want this man that I don't know coming up to me and being like,
Why he's made your set better? He's shown you where to improve.
"No, he hasn't made me say." I was very spiteful, and then I wrote a whole set about Painesville, Ohio, and all those gay Nazis, and now I've ruined him.
It's a bit rude though, isn't it?
Like, no, but
you would rather people just
No,
straight to the point.
I
There's
just
a middle
don't-
ground.
yeah,
Isn't
there
there?
is.
He
I
doesn't
just-
have to do that, but he also doesn't have to come up and go, "Hey man,
If
great
someone
set, buddy."
if someone asked, like if you saw one of my sets and I was like, "Look, can you tell me honestly? I don't mind what you say, how to improve." It's welcomed. Not out there, not first.
unsolicited advice and criticism is just not welcome, is
like,
it? Like,
hey man, here's how objectively you can be better. Oh, it pissed me off so much.
Okay, I understand that. I just hate small talk. It does my fucking head in.
I do hate, like, I hate fakery and like banal conversations, like, because they're for no one. You know, when you see someone and they're like, "Hey, how are you, man?" And you don't know them really, and you don't really like them.
Yeah.
You don't like what you do know. I'm like, who's that for? Because you know you're full of shit, and I know you're full of shit, and we're the only two people here. So who's that for? And the small talk's the exact same thing. "Oh, it's fucking hot out, isn't it?"
Oh, bloody hell.
You don't want to talk about the weather, and I don't want to listen to it. So who's this for?
Let's just stand and sweat.
People
Yeah.
don't like the silence. I went to a wedding the other day and it's the worst for small talk.
Oh,
It's
I
like,
love silence.
like friends, partners you've never met. Oh, yeah,
Lovely service, wasn't it?
Oh, God,
Isn't
that
it
food.
dressed nice?
Oh, if you're at
Seeing
a
his
wedding,
shoes.
if you're at a wedding or something, and you're like not close to the bride and groom, if you're like they're mates of your partner, and the further you are away, the more horrific small talk you're gonna have all day.
Yeah.
Like if you're the plus one of someone who only like works with one of the bride or groom, oh my god, it's a fuck. No wonder you day drink heavily.
How'd you know them? I work with them. Oh, God, what you do? I don't give a fuck what you do. I shouldn't have to ask. I should go, cool, you know, all right, and then turn away.
Can I do my room 102? Is it's linked to this?
Absolutely,
Yes.
we've
Right.
smoothed right
My
into it.
one is, and I was watching it. I was watching the room 101, which
Yeah.
has no correlation to room
No.
102.
No,
as you know,
absolutely.
to get an idea,
Coincidental.
because I thought originally it was like a show and tell. I had to bring something in I hate, and then before the podcast, I was really thinking, what do I hate? And it put me in a real bad mood. But luckily, I got out of it. But yeah, do you know what it is? You gave me a bit of a... It is, man, like bad manners all around, man. I can't. I have so many I can elaborate on, but my mum has like trained me. She hates bad manners. That if the worst one, if I'm like watching a film with someone and they're on their phone, I want to fucking kill them. If someone's just on their phone all the time, like you meet someone and go hi, and they're like hi, and they just
It's
start
so
going on their
annoying,
phone.
isn't it?
It's so annoying. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's hard to work with someone like that as well.
Is it? Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Oh, what's it? Yeah, small talk. What you were saying?
Please
people-
and thank yous to me is a big one
Oh,
as
please!
well.
If you don't say please and thank you, I kick the fuck off.
Yeah, it's just a basic thing that costs nothing.
People who fucking reckon they're like an expert on something about me that I reckon I'm an expert on when I'm not, and then they try and overdo it with me, like that dickhead about comedy. I didn't want your advice. Fuck off. When he started, I like when you do it because you are an expert. But when that guy did it,
Why have you said that?
No, well, I just thought, oh no, now he's going to go home and in the car to Manchester, you're going to be thinking, oh man, did he mean that about me when I went on about?
No, I
comedy?
would never
And
do
I
that.
don't think you know Adam.
I thought,
Am I
just-
the only one who would quite like to gig in Painesville, Ohio, though?
Oh,
During
it's
this
sick.
whole thing, I just want to see if I could give it a go.
The
They're an
entire
accepting
time
crowd.
we've been doing this, look, I am well mannered, so I am still
You're very
looking in the right
well-mannered.
directions. But all my brain is doing is going, how do you get this gig in Painesville,
Yeah.
Ohio? How do I get to go over
Have a
there?
word live.
Patreon
I'm a sick
special.
Painesville, Ohio.
Get us the
Do you know
Painesville.
the thing is,
I bet I can't
we
go
are
back now.
stupid enough that we would put this together. Just
It's fucking. It was a nice bar, aside from the fucking.
apart from the gay Nazis.
apart from,
Deutschland, Deutschland. Ooh,
it was. I don't think like it. It was odd. It was odd. Painesville. It felt like being on like a movie set. Like it was so middle of fuck off nowhere.
Is it like Hicktown kind of vibes?
It still sounds good.
It's like. Have you watched that new Civil War film? Anyone?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you know when it's literally exactly like? Do you know when they're in the town and then they look up and they see the people on
Oh,
the
the
roof with
snipers.
guns?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like that. It was like I took loads of photos. I'll show you in a minute. But like it was fucking like. It felt like I'd walked onto a set. It didn't feel real. There were so many people there. There was a woman who started like flirting with me really intensely, and it was like I really didn't like it. I
This
get
can't
very
be real.
uncomfortable. I was like, this can't be like. There's a man, Hordash man, wouldn't leave me alone at this point. I've just came off stage and my mate's been like, look above the stage and I see the swastika I've just been stood under for 5 minutes while he's filmed. This fucking lady who's like, she lived in like, she was like, oh yeah, where I live, it's like near like the nuclear plant and there used to be loads of wasteland, so I can't dig under where I live. But like, do you want to come back? And I was like, I have a girlfriend. What the fuck is going on? It was just.
I still want to play.
Springfield.
Can we go?
It fully was. It was fucking. It was mad.
Right, let's do a have a word and get the F out of here.
I can't hear. There's a song playing.
But we'll save it for next week, babe. Lads, anonymous, please. He will know it's about him when it's read. Long-time lady listener here. Please have a word with my fiance. He's 24 and he's constantly on his PS5. And I literally mean from when he's home from work and had dinner at 7 p.m. to when we go to bed at 11 p.m. At least 4, maybe 5 days a week. Don't get me wrong. I don't mind if he wants to do this 3 nights a week, but almost every night is excessive. And I think it's very juvenile. Plus, there's not a lot I can do whilst he's gaming as he shouts like a little bitch when he's losing, which is most of the time. This is also really affecting our love/personal time. Can you please have a word with him or maybe have a word with me for being a cranky bitch? But I'm at the point now that I will throw the whole thing out the window and accept the loss of money that I paid for the console when it first came out.
You want to fucking ditch him?
I mean,
Jim.
Yeah.
you
mate.
must have. Are you at the point like we
Hang
are
on,
with
5
conversation,
days a week.
Tommy?
How
Are you,
juvenile are we talking?
like when we get to the podcast and we're like we almost hold in conversation until we can be on the if you
When I'm with
game,
yeah.
do you only do it as you stream? Like, are you ever?
I'll play.
or
Me
is
and my
it?
girlfriend will sit and chat, and I'll play Animal Crossing, and she's next to me on her Switch playing Animal Crossing, and we're chatting, and it's looked like,
Right,
yeah, no, no, I'm not.
That's cute.
but what?
Thanks, mate. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Like, I don't get. Like, I did a bit of gaming.
You're not a gamer though, are you?
No,
Isn't
but
it?
I mean,
You shouldn't be
what
scared
is
to
the
chat
point?
to him because he's getting angry at a bit of pixels. Do you know what I mean? That-
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
real.
but-
He's a miss for me.
Do you play FIFA?
Not really, no.
Well, you don't understand then.
No. That's
Like,
what they said to
FIFA
me
is the
in
most
year nine.
infuriating. I've been the man in this relationship, and in my opinion, it's on air to be more entertaining.
Are you
I
still
was gonna say
together?
that. Be better than the PlayStation.
Yeah, you've got to compete
What's he
with the
meant to do?
PlayStation.
Are you and her still together?
Huh?
Are you still together?
No, I broke up with her because she was too ugly.
Did you really?
she was less interested in FIFA.
Yeah. No, Faz.
She was too ugly and she complained too much and she wanted to leave. So I broke up with her.
Ta-da, then.
Didn't even look up from the game. Ta-da.
Yeah,
No,
I think you should ditch him.
Oh wow.
I'm fully on her side.
Yeah, but I think 97% of men are like this.
Yeah, maybe in Liverpool, but
No, just
when you get down
everywhere.
to Brighton, they have souls.
No, they don't. They have souls. They have unicycles with baskets on. That's what they have. Not souls.
Where's the basket? Up his ass.
It's like got handlebars.
5 days a week. Okay, 2 days a week. Maybe you can game for 5 hours.
Smell in my head trying to imagine what you just said. A unicycle with a basket and handlebars. I was like, I think Adam's just invented something.
Sounds class though, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, classic Brighton.
Yeah.
I mean, 5 days a week is maybe excessive,
That is
especially
a
if they're
lot.
not having sex, which you alluded to at the end. It's affecting their love times.
If this guy is choosing to play FIFA over having sex, then there are bigger problems at
Depends how
stake.
good his Ultimate Team is.
Yeah.
You might have packed that 9.
And how good she is.
Does it say she bought it?
Yeah.
And she bought it. She seems like a right catch.
She
And
seems like
this
the
guy
problem.
is an angry FIFA player.
Yeah, but she's boring. She's not belly dancing naked.
She's not boring. She
What
was
do you
even
do
worried
if
at the
she's
end of the
ultimate,
email.
though?
At the end of the email, she was like, "Oh, maybe I'm being the cranky one."
She'd
No,
be
you're not,
moaning
love.
even more if you never played it. I bought you that PlayStation. You don't
No,
even touch
she's
it.
not cranky.
Still in the box.
It's the woman's fault.
It's
It's your fault, love.
Is
You
that
bought
always
it.
the
Stop
verdict on this podcast?
You bought it and using it, right?
gaslighting him. Here, have a console. Oh, you're playing it, are you? Fucking dick. And here
If
I
someone
am,
bought
belly
you a
dancing.
dog and you never walked it, that'd be worse than walking it all the time.
It's not a dog. It's a PlayStation.
Exactly. Dogs only have one game.
Will you turn that dog
You
off?
can teach an old PlayStation new games.
Turn that dog off and come
Will
and
you just
shag me, will you?
turn FIFA off for a bit and pump your missus, will you? It shouldn't be that
No,
hard.
there should be other things in between. Don't just turn it off, fuck it, and then go back to it.
Fucking hell.
Do other things. Wine and dine.
Yeah,
Ooh,
dates.
69.
Dates.
Or just chat,
rock
you know.
climbing.
Chat. Just, get to know each other.
Grow
Over
up.
the
up.
headset.
Tommy, grow up.
Buy yourself a PlayStation 5. You go in the other room, play him on FIFA, but put your headsets on. Talk to him that way.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, learn to play.
Yeah,
You ever seen that great Patrice O'Neill
Yeah,
bit?
it's her fault. Learn.
You ever watched any of Patrice O'Neill's stand-up?
No, a little bit, yeah.
So he's got this bit. It's on YouTube. It's so funny. So he goes, right, women in the room, right? Here's my question for you. How would you keep your man in your life if you were in like a train accident and your pussy fell off? Right? He's like, you're in some horrible train pussy accident. How would you keep your man interested, right? And someone shouts out, "Suck his dick," and another woman shouts out, "Anal." And he goes, "Yeah, suck his dick, anal." Right? Say, apparently I'm a misogynist, and you've all just classified yourself as a bunch of holes. He's like, not one of you said learn how to play Xbox. Learn about sports. It's so funny. Just learn to play it.
Yeah.
Get better than him at Call of Duty or whatever game
No,
you
I
play.
want to disagree with you, but I began this saying me and my girlfriend sit and play Switch together, and we have, oh man,
If she stopped playing that all of a sudden, are you stopping playing yours?
oh no, I like
That's his
Animal Crossing
income
a lot.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to bring
There you
the money's in.
For all she knows, he's streaming secretly.
Is that a pod? That is a pod, isn't it?
You can cry in a Bugatti one day.
Tommy, thanks very much for coming in,
Mate,
mate.
thank you so much. For having me.
Appreciate you. Good luck with the gigs, man.
Thank you, man. Yeah, thank you for having me. It's
Harry.
well fun.
Oh,
Have you got any
like and
poems
subscribe.
or anything?
We've
Yeah,
got a
so-
song this week. It's
No,
by
Who is it by?
Blue, All Rise.
Oh, nice.
So
Shite.
It's just a good song. Go and check it out.
Yeah. And we're not going to put it on the end of this, but we're just
No,
go and have a look.
just go and check it out. All Rise by Blue.
Might have missed it the first time round.
Yep.
See you, everyone. Ta.